Did you make up these backstories, or is there a generator?
No, it wasn't a generator.
Are
I mean,
you
I
the
plagiarized
generator?
a shit ton, but
You plagiarized.
like none of them are like fully copy pasted.
I'm playing Critical Role
You know
character right
what?
now. Am I a princess? My intelligence is not negative. Why the hell would I say this?
Why I made the monk a
Because it's
halfling?
awesome. That's
Because
why.
of this quote that I found.
Yeah, the size of the body
It's
indicates
so good.
nothing.
Alton, the tiny little monk. Emerald Blood, the dragonborn sorcerer, and then Zundor, the half-orc paladin. I think those are all be really interesting to play. So should we just go? Say, fuck, what's his face? He can
Okay.
have characters and shit. If he shows up, we can.
We're good. I said we're good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Unless you went away, Ricky.
No, let's do it. Fuck that.
All right.
I waited 2 weeks already for you guys.
Yeah.
You've known each other for a while, we'll say. You can decide how you met, but when we enter here, you are all sitting around a fire. You've just set up camp. You know, somewhere deep in the woods of Neverwinter. You've been unemployed for a while now, kind of wandering the lands looking for work, essentially, as a fledgling adventurers. You haven't made your name, and you're looking to do so. The sun set a while ago. You're all you're all tired, getting ready to go to bed. The woods are quiet this night, and you feel the air, a chill in the air. As you're watching, your fire sputters, and you see a low mist gathering around the edges of your camp, and it seems to be growing closer, very slowly. You know, marked by hours, not minutes. By the time you awake, the sun's high in the air. The fog has kind of enveloped your camp, hanging thick in the air. The trees around you look like gray ghosts through the fog. And as you examine them, you notice these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before. What do you guys want to do?
I check the trees.
Oh, shit.
Sure. I mean, it's a normal tree, but it's quite obvious that it's an entirely different tree than the ones that were in Neverwinter Forest where you.
Oh, so it's not twisted. It's just a different breed.
Yeah, it's the trees are different. The fog seems to have receded slightly, but you can still see it kind of all through the trees. Makes it very difficult to see. You can't see very well in any direction. The path that you had been following before has totally disappeared, and no trace remains of it.
What was the task again?
So what? We're in a house right now?
No, we're
No,
outside.
you're
we're in
in
camp.
the middle of a forest.
Yeah.
You set up camp in Neverwinter Wood.
Are we starting?
Yeah, we've started.
Did you just?
Okay.
We're starting.
Sorry, my mic was off and I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to my roommate.
Okay. So basically, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you went to bed, there was fog, woke up, trees are different now. These aren't the same trees that surrounded you when you went to bed.
The fuck?
Are we?
And the fog is blocking our trail, and there's no more trail.
It's not that it's blocking the trail. You know exactly where it should be. It's just not there.
The path is gone. There's no path at all around us. We're just in a random clearing.
You're not in a clearing. You're in
Okay.
the woods.
Okay, but there's no marked path.
No, there's no animal tracks or anything.
What was our task? What were we doing before?
You didn't have one. You were unemployed.
We were all just chilling together. You guys want to go hang out in these woods?
You're a band of adventurers. You set off to
Can I-
kind of make your name. You're all very new to the adventuring game, and you were wandering the lands looking for something to kind of start to make your name and hopefully have people come to you.
All right.
All right, so let's walk that way.
Wait, I look at the rest of my group and I say, "We got here by sleeping. Maybe if we sleep again."
You could certainly try. You're not feeling very tired right now, but
I can hit at you really hard with a stick.
Let me from the little bits that I've heard, we're in the middle of a forest, so we have no idea how we got here.
I'll read you really quickly without any. So the woods are quiet, the air grew chill. Your fire
Okay.
sputters as a low mist gathers around the edge of your camp, growing closer as the night wears on. By morning, the fog hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into gray ghosts. You notice these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before.
relative to the position that I woke up in, do I kind of have a direction of where we came from? Like, if I woke up laying down, like looking up, do I know that we came from the left?
I mean, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
think you're
You said
able
you
to-
know where the path is, right? Like that we still know where it is. It's
You
just
know
not,
where
we
it
can't
should
see
be.
it.
It's just not
Okay.
there.
Can
And it's
I
not that you
walk
can't
to
see
where
it.
it
It
should
just
be?
doesn't exist. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So you,
And stop right there.
yeah. So you make your way over. It's not far. You know, you made camp just off the path.
Mhm.
In sort
so
of
I
a
can see
clearing,
if I
not
see.
really. Yeah, but there's no sign of there ever having been a path here. The grass you're standing on, where once it was worn away by animals walking through, is now lush grass.
Clearly, we're not anywhere near where we were before. These trees, listen, I'm a druid. I know these trees.
Yeah,
This is a
as
completely different region of the land.
Okay.
Where there's no way we could just walk back to where we were before. In a day or so, like, it's far.
Can anybody climb trees here?
I think
All
we
of
can
you can
all
try.
climb trees.
That's one thing I didn't mention that I should have. Pretty much any question about if you can do something, you can certainly try.
Okay.
I won't let you do, like, if you say I want to fly. Nah, fuck you. But like
You gotta
You
roll
can
a
definitely
21.
try.
You need
Yeah,
to,
you
you need
can
to roll
definitely
two
try.
d20s to sprout each wing.
you can launch yourself off a cliff. You won't fly, but you could try.
You can believe that you're flying.
Yeah. So does someone want to climb a tree?
We are level 1, right? Like that's.
You are all level 1. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, Squirrel, I'll climb a tree.
Sure.
I
Give
have a
me
spell that
acrobatics.
helps me climb a tree.
Would
so I
Druid
gotta
Craft
put
help?
that again.
Let's see. You can create tiny, harmless sensory effect. No.
It's the
Instantly make a
prestidigitation
flower.
of druids, by the way.
Instantly light a snuff out a candle.
We're gonna have issues.
I set the forest on fire.
Just give me an athletics check to hop up a tree.
Oh boy.
May I also make an
This is
attempt
gonna
at like
go badly.
the opposite end of our little area?
Sure, both of you. Oh
Boy!
my god.
Oh my god.
Boy!
Oh my god.
All right. Well, so
Oh!
so can you change your name just to like your character, because I'm not familiar with.
I just
Oh, I
did
thought
that
I
right
did.
now.
Yeah, just for so Soul, you're able to pretty easily climb up. These trees have pretty low hanging thick branches that you're able to get high enough up.
Even as a halfling.
Yeah, I mean you're quite nimble as you get up. It takes a little bit of jumping, but you make it up. You're not able. The fog seems to grow closer as you go higher, and once you're kind of up above the canopy of the tree where you could actually be able to see anything, it's so foggy that you're not able to make out anything really.
All right, heading
Other
back.
than the fact that you seem to be in a forest.
Yeah, you hear a
Uh,
loud thud.
You as you're walking down the tree, you hear a loud crash as the druid, who's Ashir, is that how you want me to say it? Asir?
I don't know. I just randomly grabbed the name.
As Asir
Saeed.
only gets about 5 feet up before you just see the branch snap, and arms flailing lands flat on his or her,
That's a guy, I guess.
on his back.
And
The
branch
wind knocked
hits
out of him.
The branch hits him on the head.
Yeah, you see the branch that just kind of tumble and knock him in the stomach, knocking the wind out of him again.
And he's unconscious.
No, he's fine. But, he didn't pick it up.
I guess we should just start heading in the direction
Let's
that
walk
we
that way.
think. Yeah, that way,
Sure.
where he pointed.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Give me a direction: northeast, south, southwest.
Oh god.
Always
go
head north.
Does anyone know which direction north is right now?
Yeah,
No,
what
you're
direction is the
aware of-
path?
You're aware of where north was.
But
The path that
that's
fall
was.
came from the west.
What about
when you-
is?
when
What
you're
about
set up
is? We don't know if
You're
we
not able to tell.
rotated.
Yeah, you're not able to tell.
Are any of us a dwarf? Do I look at any of my
No.
friends? Do any of my friends
No.
look like a dwarf?
You're looking around, you see a 7-foot tall silver, I believe, dragon born.
I asked him if he's a dwarf.
He is
No,
not.
I'm not.
Are you sure?
Unfortunately.
So, what direction you guys want to go in?
Okay, fine,
North.
Oh, can I make like a survival check or something? Like I'm a druid, I know things. I know I could maybe figure out like that path looks the safest.
Sure, you can make a survival check. You have no idea where you are. and there's
Right.
nothing that would
Guys, I
indicate
like the look of
where
this
you
tree.
might
This
go.
is a nice tree.
Let's just head north.
All right. So you head north only for about, say, maybe 5 minutes before you come across a lonely dirt road that seems to cut through the woods. It's the only path you've seen, and it seems to be relatively well traveled. Not just an animal track, but actually a real path.
Heading east-west?
Just heading to the north, the same way you've been walking.
On the path.
Let's keep
To
going.
what we assume is north.
On
Are there
the
any tracks?
path we go.
It's
It's
daytime,
a
right?
path.
Yeah, it's
well
well
worn.
traveled.
Yeah, it's the day. You notice actually as you look up, it is daytime, and you see the sun high in the sky, but the clouds and the sun itself almost seem to be dim. You can see fine, even those without dark vision, but the light is not what you're used to, and it's more than just cloud cover.
Guys, I got
but-
cataracts.
It's haze. It's
but-
haze.
Anyways, so
Or the
as you
fog.
follow this path north, uneventful, rather uneventful. It eventually leads out of the woods, and before you see sprawled a small village.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said
What do you guys
village?
want to do? The village is about maybe a kilometer away. You can just see it peering through the mists.
Oh, so we can't tell if there's people.
Not from this distance, and not with the fog.
Mm.
Can I... We're a kilometer away?
As well as you can judge from here, it looks
Right.
to be about maybe
When-
10-minute walk from where you are now.
I guess I'll roll for it now, but when we get about halfway from where we are now to the village, I want to roll stealth.
Okay.
Oh.
What order are you guys walking in? So I know.
I'll go in front.
Sure.
I want to say,
I'll go
guys,
second.
commoners like me. It's okay. Let's go. They'll help
Just
us.
one thing I didn't point out. Another stat you all have is a passive perception. That is your skill at just noticing things without having to specifically look for them. You wanna about halfway there roll for stealth and
Yeah.
kind of try to sneak in.
Sure.
Just,
yeah.
try to
So
sneak, like near the party, like off to the right.
yeah. So as you get closer,
I wanna catch
still
Druidcraft.
following this path, you don't see anyone coming along the path. You haven't passed anyone. As you're about halfway, you see the village a little more clearly. You can see the thatched roofs of the tall houses dark. But can you all roll for stealth? Enemies also have passive perception. And
God damn.
and
Dang.
if your stealth
The
number
village wakes
is
up.
lower, for example, a 1, then their passive perception, they'll be able to see you.
All right.
Anyone can see you.
However, you did say you weren't in front, right? Slim Shady.
I believe. I mean, I have no problem going in the front. I thought the other guy said it was in the front, but I'll go up in the
Yeah,
front.
the druid was in front. Also, if you don't mind, if you click just under the text box where it says "as," if you just click on your character's name, so that I know who's rolling what and shit. You pull your hoods up. You try to cover yourself and kind of crouch down as well as you can. Trying to keep yourselves out of anyone who might be looking for people. You make your way towards the village. As you kind of the gravel road finally ends at the village, you see the tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these dwellings, a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. You don't see signs of anyone, at least not outside. As you're kind of taking this sight in, you hear a soft whimpering, and you turn towards the sound and you see a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
Holy shit.
All right, so I'm a folk here. Commoners like me, so I go up to the chunk and be like, "What up? I'm a druid. I'm cool with you.
sure.
You're cool with me."
Yeah. So
going on?
as you get closer, you see a young boy and a young girl, no more than at most 10 years old. The girl seems to be slightly older. The boy is weeping and clutching a stuffed doll, and you assume his sister is trying to hush him. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and she says, "There's a monster on our house." And she points to
Did she just say on? On our house?
in our house. And she turns
see it.
and she points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, basically just a gate. And the rusted gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side, you notice, are abandoned. The windows and doors boarded up. And unlike the rest of the houses, you can tell these are uninhabited. The rest, well, you don't see anyone, are clearly lived in. The two on either side are very obviously abandoned. And after saying this, the little girl just looks up and waits.
All right, I kneel down next to these children. What does this monster look like? What is this monster you speak of? What do you know?
She whimpers and she says, she doesn't know I don't know what it looks like, but we've heard its terrible howls from the basement.
Oh. So then no one's under attack then? It's just a monster in a basement?
I mean, we don't know where her parents are, so I mean, could have been.
The parents are the monsters.
I mean, the kids have clearly been forced out of their house.
Okay.
Can we force
Fret not, dear children. I will deal with this monster.
We will.
All right. I believe you. Listen. And I stride away towards the house, really manly.
Sure. All right. Do anyone else want to do anything with the kids, or are we just gonna go into the house?
Nah, I don't give a fuck about those kids. Leave them there.
As the conversation with the kids is happening and you start to walk towards the house, you notice the fog that enveloped your campsite. It seems to be closing in so much so that the only thing you can see now is the house that the children mentioned. Looking around the rest of the village, where before you could see, not clearly, but all right, is now totally obscured by this dark, thick fog.
Can I make a wisdom check to see if this alarms me?
You tell me if it alarms you. That's not a check.
Can I make
Yeah, but I want to play my character stupid.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if there's magical properties to the fog? Like if I can, I don't know.
You want to kind of examine the fog?
I'm a monk, so I'm not sure if that would work. In like my own
as you're kind of watching, you see the fog close in, and
I don't know if my monk would recognize
it kind
it
of
as
gets near
arcane.
you feel a chill, and you feel your energy start to drain. As the fog kind of you watch as it slowly creeps towards you, and you just happen to be kind of standing the farthest away from the group, and and as it envelops you, suddenly you start to feel very tired. Your armor suddenly sits quite heavily on your shoulders. Your sword that you kind of had loosened in preparation for what might come feels very heavy in your hands.
Can I sprint the fuck away from this fog and like run into the house? Be like, fuck it, this fog is dangerous, and I'm running.
Do you want to sneak in there, or do you want to just like barge in there?
I want to kick the door down.
With how my character is feeling right now, I'm just running into the house.
Do
Dude.
the rest of us feel tired?
Like that fog touched me, and I felt like I was gonna fucking pass out, so I'm just running away from it.
Give me 1 sec. I'm not gonna give you each like fancy character tokens just because I'm fucking lazy as shit. So
my token is green. Your token is blue.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna find ones that are decent, but really just like.
I want to see the paladin kick the door down.
Wait, okay. Well, I was gonna say, is there anything supposed to be on this checkerboard thing?
Not right now.
Now I'm adding tokens. Now I'm adding tokens. It'll take a second for it hasn't loaded for me.
We're in the void that all D&D comes from.
Yeah, apparently there's a armor and a drow here too.
Drow? We have a drow?
I'm just throwing random shit on there that kind of looks like we have a dragon. Fuck.
A dragon. Not a dragon born. A dragon.
You're just literally going to be a dragon as your character token.
You walk in the house, the house erupts.
You're not going to be that big. You're not going to be that big though. And you're not gonna be gold.
Shit!
You're going to be silver. You know what? Okay, you're a badger.
I have a yes. Give me the badger.
You're a badger.
Now I talk inside the person is me stretch 4 door knockdown.
What the hell? What's your intelligence?
-1.
No. You're the big number.
So he's like
29.
89.
I'm a badger. I'm gonna change my name to Badger.
Did I turn him into a badger?
Change my name to Badger.
Dear monk, I believe your abilities are better used as a badger. Psh, you're a badger.
Alton.
What do you mean, Alton? I am Badger.
You're Alton.
There is no Alton. There is only Badger.
Yeah, so I was typing that right.
Timur, do you have another mic, or is this all like what's up?
Oh, it's his laptop thing.
That's all I got, man. I tried.
I'm gonna give him an.
The other
asterisk
mic's not
and
working?
it'll work.
No, I have a mic. I'm actually using my Xbox headset, but it doesn't work. It doesn't recognize the headset through the
All right.
through the computer.
Yeah.
Xbox mic. What the heck?
Alton, the fucking Badger. Let's go.
I love this.
Zundor, who is the only one with a real fucking character portrait.
Yeah.
You want to light a torch?
Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't have torches. I don't have any.
I have fire. You don't have a stick?
My inventory has no torches.
I think Alton has a torch, don't you, buddy?
I have
Hey, anyone got a light?
torch.
Anyone?
Alton has 3 torches.
Friends? Am I holding a torch or is it someone else?
So
Okay.
you
I
can
am.
see in the dark. So there was no light source until they lit a torch, so you could still see. Now there is a torch held by the Badger.
But
Alright,
what?
guys, there's a TV on the other side, and
A TV? Did you
That
say
green
a
little-
TV?
there is, and there's what else? That's
Friend
pretty decent.
Dragonborn, what is this TV that you speak of?
All right. So as you approach the house, you go through the gate. You see a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other that fills the archway of a stone portio. The gate, testing it, is unlocked, and as you push it open, the rusty hinges shriek with a loud creak as it opens. You see a set of oil lamps hanging from the ceiling, not lit. But on the other side, now that the torch has been lit, you see a set of oaken doors that are closed.
How about homie here?
They straight
Wait,
right in there.
You can
Well, hold on.
That's
hold
not
on.
an animal.
You-
That isn't an animal.
what?
It's a
What's not
rug.
an animal?
It's a
Oh,
rug.
it's a rug.
I go right to the door of the house.
Well, it wasn't.
Wait, hold on. I can
Wasn't
see
Zor?
through- So I can
Zandor
see
about to
through this
knock it
wooden
down?
door.
Yeah, let me kick this door down.
I thought
wait,
we
hold
opened
on.
the gate
Sure.
already.
So I can see through this door.
You
Can I
see
see?
through
Am
the-
I looking like
there's
through like
windows.
a crack or something?
There's windows here.
This is
A window
Windows.
here and a window here
Okay. All right.
that you're looking through. And this
Okay, so-
this here is not a live animal. It is a dead animal. In the
I
form
can't
of
even
a
see
rug.
that far, so
I don't even know what that is. I only
Yeah.
see like a portion of it.
mine's black.
Or you just tell each other, guys, there's some fur over there. That's it. That's all we know.
There you go.
And
So there's-
Zandor was
Each
in
of
the
you
Two
can
front.
more
only
of them on the
see-
top.
Can only see what your characters can see. You can't see what other characters can see. So
Sounds good.
it just helps for determining what each. So someone wanted to kick the door open.
Yes.
Zandor the paladin.
The gate.
All right. Give me a strength check to see if you can kick the door open. The start is always slightly slow, just as everyone kind of figures out what. And
Ooh,
What?
nice.
From
Yeah,
out of
that's-
left field.
so you step up, kind of motioning to your companions to kind of stand back as you with one mighty kick send a boot through the door, right where it meets, and the right door is knocked directly off its hinges and kind of clatters into the room. The second one is kind of blown off to the side as well, still attached, this one, however, and you're able to see into the next room. This seems to be sort of a foyer of sorts. You see hanging on the south wall of the foyer, right here, is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill on a red field, and flanked on either side by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. And on the other side of the room, right here, you see another set of mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer deeper into the house. And these doors are set with panes of stained glass.
Hmm.
You want to walk into the house, like into the foyer?
Yeah, right in there.
Sure, give me a perception check. Did the rest of you go in?
Well,
Oh, one behind.
Yeah,
I
to help
follow.
him with
I follow.
Bring me in there.
Front door follows.
Sure. Let me just make sure you guys are appropriately sized. I don't remember. Yeah, you are. Okay, good.
The badger
Let's go
surely
through the
is.
next one.
Wait, can I grab that shield from the wall?
Is that a shield?
Looking at it, it's not actually a shield. It's a a piece of wood cut in the shape of a shield, painted with a coat of
They
arms.
lied to you.
They lie.
That's links for shield.
You could probably take it. Looking around the room, though, the druid doesn't notice anything else. Kind of nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing that kind of catches your attention.
Can I hand the torch to the druid? Would you
I'm
accept
down.
my torch? All right, cool. He has the torch now.
I got a torch. All right, so I just got handed a torch by a badger. That's cool with me. I'm a druid. That's cool with me. I noticed nothing in this room, so I walked to the next door and go to the next room. I look to the orc and be like, no, I'll look to the half orc and be like, you want to? You want? Go ahead. I saw how you manhandled that other door. I think you.
I mean, I am ready to kick this one down to the next century.
All right,
Go for it.
give me a strength check.
It's all yours.
Do I have unlimited these check things?
Yeah,
kind
the
of.
only
Okay.
time that like you have to keep track of that is in combat. Outside of combat, everybody goes at the same. Like everybody just says what they want to do.
Okay.
I'll kind of try to make sure everyone gets a turn before everyone else. But yeah, no, you get to do. Yeah, so these doors are slightly sturdier apparently than the other ones. As you bring your foot back into the door, they still swing open, but not nearly with as much force as the last ones.
It still look
last
cool
one
though.
The la-
That's fine. It doesn't matter. Just so you know, though, for strength checks, make sure you're clicking. Just click strength instead of the save. So if you go into your character sheet, no, it doesn't matter. Just click the word strength above the 0 or whatever you have, or 3 probably in strength.
Dang.
All right.
It doesn't matter. I'll take that.
All right, I follow him.
Yeah. So as you all kind of walk and enter into this room, you see a wide hall. It runs the width of the house. You see a black marble fireplace at one end, where Ashir is standing, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted above the wall, or above the fireplace, sorry, is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. Similar to the coat of arms you saw. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. Very fine woodwork. Why are you just fucking clicking buttons? I'm triggered.
Ooh, what? Am I clicking buttons? Is it me?
There's just like a bunch of perception.
A bunch?
Oh, there's 2. It just distracted me because my chat like randomly scrolls up, so I thought you just clicked it again. I was like, "What? What's happening?" So you see the wood-paneled walls here are ornately sculpted very finely. This decorative paneling follows the staircases and circles up to the second floor. You see a number of doors leading out of this room.
What's this thing behind me? The fireplace?
A fireplace, yeah.
All right.
And above it is a longsword.
Can
I like slowly creep up the stairs?
You want to go upstairs?
Yeah, just slowly, not like maybe maybe I can do a stealth check for it. I just want to kind of go up there.
Roll stealth.
I would like to inspect under the stairs.
There is nothing under the stairs. The stairs goes directly down to the floor. So as you kind of creep up the stairs very slowly, keeping your head down. How do you want to go all the way up, or?
I just want to go up to where I can see the next floor.
Sure. So as you go up, you poke your head up.
What the fuck?
To the second. So
do you say that out loud?
Just what the fuck?
Okay. I don't know what the. All right.
Okay, so as you kind of make your way up the stairs, you see some more unlit oil lamps mounted on the walls of this very elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece, just across from the stairs here, you see another fireplace. Hanging above it is a wood-framed portrait of a family. You see what looks to be a husband and wife with 2 smiling children who you recognize as the children you spoke to outside the house.
Okay.
And you see cradled in the father's arms a swaddled baby. Which, looking closer at the photo, you see the mother seems to be glaring at the baby rather than smiling, as you might
Glaring.
expect. You see standing suits of armor flanking wooden doors on the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutching a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. From this distance, you can't make out what is carved on the doors, but you can see very similar to the downstairs, very intricate carvings. You're not able to see what it is from here, but as you kind of make your way up, you see the stairs continue up another floor at least, and from up above you feel a cold draft coming down the steps. So that's what you see. So Soul, you wanted to roll stealth and check the north door?
Yeah, roll stealth and perception the door for any kind of noise.
All right, give me both those.
Yep.
Sure. So as you creep up to the door, you kind of put your head to the keyhole and listen, and you're not able to detect any sorts of noise coming.
If I look through the keyhole, can I see anything? Like what's straight across?
No,
from
you
it?
can't see. It's a real keyhole. It's so the locking mirror away. You wanted to check the walls?
Yeah, I'll just check the walls for lantern.
Give me a perception check.
For lanterns?
Oh, are you just looking for lanterns? Okay.
He just wants to light some lanterns. If
Yeah,
because
because my badger told me.
Back in the first foyer, there were some unlit lanterns, and there's.
but not here.
No, not in there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, never mind that. I guess.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to.
Zundur, was there
Alright,
anything you wanted to do
yeah.
while this is all going on?
Oh, wasn't there a sword on the wall?
Yep, there was.
I want to see if I can pull that sword off the wall.
Sure.
Did you come in
yeah,
here
so-
with like no equipment? You need a village?
I have no idea.
I need the shield. I need the sword.
You do have. I think he has the most weapons of anyone. He has 3 different weapons.
Where
the
is it? Oh, okay.
He's just sitting there
looking at
thinking he's freaking
inventory, and there's nothing
barehanded.
there.
That's that 8
Really,
intelligence biting him.
There, you have a halberd, a spear.
Yeah,
a
I
maul.
see it now. Okay.
You can still take the weapon if you want. Looking at it, I mean, it's attached, but it won't be hard to pull it off. You can do it.
I want the weapon.
He is
Sure, so you
4.
pull it off. Looking at it, other than the intricate hilt, it looks to be a normal longsword. So let me just add that to your inventory.
Can I tell like which one of these doors likely leads to the basement?
Open them.
Looking around, they all look the same to you.
Alright, well, I'll just start with this left one.
Sure. Do you want to just swing it open? Or...
Yeah, I'll just open it.
Sure. Yeah, it's not locked. Swings open to reveal a dining hall. You see at the center of this large room is a carved mahogany table, surrounded by about 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests, cushioned seats. Very opulent. Whoever lived in this house was clearly quite wealthy. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, and the table is covered in resplendent silverware, crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. No indication of the wear and tear that you saw from the outside.
Alright, I'll just peek in real quick and make a perception check.
Sure. So you're able to see this clearly opens in the same dining room.
Okay, because I was like, I'm blind now that he's gone. Like,
Oh,
I can hear everybody in the background working.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. I'm the
yeah, so
only
you
one with
see-
the torch right now.
so you see a crystal chandelier hanging above the table, silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. No indication of kind of the wear and tear that you saw on the outside of this house.
You mean me,
looking at
right?
this-
You said soul.
No, both of you. 'cause
Oh,
you're
we
both
haven't
in the room
opened a
now.
similar door?
Yeah, both doors opened in the same room. You see in here again the wall paneling carved, this time with elegant images of deer among the trees. You see in front of the windows red silk drapes and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf.
yeah. So I guess we're leaving the room from this room.
Sure.
It's not the basement, guys.
So now
Climb
you
up,
two
can I-
guys.
Climb up the stairs and follow the dragon.
Yep. Sure.
Has anyone checked this door on the very right here?
No, we'll do that after.
Okay. I just realized there's another door right here. So many doors.
That one on the south leads to that room that we saw when we were walking in with the dead animal on it.
Oh, it goes
Yeah.
back outside.
Not outside,
Not
but
inside.
Oh,
it goes to some sort of like living room
like
kind
a
of
grotto.
thing. Sure.
All right.
Yeah. So you guys want to move up the stairs?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. So as you move up the stairs, you're you're able to see this the same as the dragon. Emerald Blood, you're joined by your companions as they walk up the stairs, much less stealthily than you, but they don't seem to have attracted any attention in doing so. Arriving in this large, elegant hall, they see the portrait hanging above the fireplace, the suits of armor flanking the wooden doors, and the doors with some sort of carving from this distance you can't make it out, but clearly very exquisite craftsmanship that's seen all throughout the house. And as you kind of round the stairs and make it to this level, you feel the cold draft coming from upstairs.
Why is it so quiet? Everyone just in awe of this room.
That's it.
I'm just gonna walk over to the middle of the room, right over here.
So now that you're kind of in the middle of the room, you're able to see on the doors engraved with dancing youths, kids just dancing in a meadow.
Both sides, both doors.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's any druid messages around here.
Make a perception check.
As a druid, I get to just see them.
Sure, but you don't see any just from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
No sign of any.
what about that door that he's right under?
It's a door.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No. I'm just-
Yeah, it says I automatically
not
spot.
quite as not as nice, and it almost seems to. It's not hidden, but it seems to kind of blend into the door, into the rest of the wall, unlike the other doors, which are clearly quite ornate.
All right. Well, the kids said that the monster was in the basement. Should we try to find the basement, or you guys want to explore
Yes,
the top
this
floor?
I'm trying to find the basement. Over here. You guys want to come upstairs?
All right, let's find the basement.
Sure, you guys want to head back down, or you want to keep going up, or what do you want to do?
Well, the staircase doesn't. Does the staircase twirl up further?
Yep, it goes up at least one more level.
Boy!
You can't see beyond that. This was quite a tall house.
This is not a
just from the
commoner's
outside-
home.
From the outside, you'd guess it's probably about 3 floors high.
To confirm, I'm the only one holding a torch right now, right? No one else.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, before we head down, I'm gonna open the north door.
Sure, you just want to swing it open.
Yep, swing it open.
Yeah, so this
I can't
door-
see shit.
What?
I don't have
So
a
the
torch
badger,
anymore.
so the badger just squeaks at me, and I go like, "Oh yes, of course."
This as the door opens, you see red velvet drapes covering the windows of this room, a mahogany desk and matching high back chair facing the entrance, a fireplace as well. Above the fireplace, you can see a picture of something. From here, you can't quite make it out. And in the corner of both rooms, you see overstuffed chairs, floor to ceiling bookshelves. This seems to be some sort of library, and you see a rolling wooden ladder that allows one to kind of reach the higher shelves.
Can you please, Ace, here, walk into the room, see if that door on the right leads into the same room?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
not an actual
absolutely.
badger.
I'm just giving you a fucking torch.
Yeah, just give me a fucking torch.
There
Yeah,
you
so
go.
it doesn't.
Yeah, so
No
so
door.
entering the room, you're able to make out the picture hanging above the fireplace, a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag.
So many windmill pictures. Can I open this?
Can I kick down these? Oh, sorry.
Wait, where'd the
Can I kick
badger
down these
go?
doors at the bottom?
Oh yeah, kick down
yeah.
those.
Up.
Gonna open up those doors. Sure. You want to kick them open?
Yeah.
All right, make a strength check.
Kick all the fucking doors down.
No torch shall be left standing in his wake.
Like fucking up some kid's home. They don't have a front
I
door.
see. I
now.
hit strength and hit strength save again. So how do? Well, which one am I supposed to be
It's
hitting?
the one on
click
the left.
Word strength. Yeah, like where your stat is.
Mhm.
Just above it, I think.
Yeah. The name strength.
Like
to the left.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's a little
Yeah.
confusing. I'll just take your 22 for that. It's fine.
SOP.
It doesn't actually add too much. So,
I
yeah.
believe
So you're
you.
able to. The door wasn't locked. You're able to kick it open easily, and it opens into what appears to be a conservatory of some sort. You see more elegant drapes covering the windows, a brass chandelier hanging from the ceiling, upholstered chairs lining the walls.
Can I walk in?
Yep. Yeah. Sorry. Upholstered chairs on the wall next to you. A stained glass wall hanging depicting beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. you see a bench and next to it a harpsichord. Near a fireplace, you see a full-size large harp, and on the mantelpiece you see figurines of well-dressed dancers on the mantelpiece, and a piano in the bottom corner.
Out of here.
I go to the window. I
Sure.
would like to look outside. Just make sure everything's still kosher. We're not in the plane of air right now, are we?
You can't see anything past the fog outside the windows.
Boy.
The fog that was kind of has fully encircled the house, so that you can't see anything past 5 feet outside the house. No sign of the kids.
Guys, this fog is like coming at me. Like, stop, fog.
As as you walk out, kind of passing over the door that the orc kicked in, you notice what at first looked to be like a shape of people dancing, like dancing youths. Looking closer, you see they aren't actually dancing. They're fighting off swarms of bats.
Huh. Does that mean anything to me? As a druid, would I know?
It is
just a weird picture.
It's creepy though, because from a distance you didn't notice it, but looking closer,
I go, hey friends, these people are getting chased by bats on this picture.
Yeah.
I'm a druid. Listen, that's not what bats normally do.
And as he points it out to you, almost before it's not an illusion, but it kind of becomes clear to you as you kind of look, and it's true. What initially looked like just happy children dancing in a field is actually terrified children trying to fight off a swarm of bats that are attacking them, carved into the door.
My friends, I believe there's more danger here than we were led on to know. This is some trickery afoot.
You want to open the door in front of you there, Sol?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that door.
Sure. So this door, clearly much less ornate, opens into what looks to be some sort of servants' area. It has a pair bed. The mattress is just stuffed with straw. At the foot of each bed is a foot locker, both open and both empty. You see a door to your left, which looks to open into some sort of closet.
What about the one to my under me?
Directly behind you, it's not a door.
What is that deal right there?
It looks like someone of your size could crawl through it, but it looks to be the shaft for a dumbwaiter.
What?
A dumbwaiter is an elevator often found in kitchens that's basically just big enough for like a tray of food to kind of fit in, and it's used to transport things.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna
right next to it a tiny button next to the door.
Oh, connect. I'm gonna press that shit to bring it up. See what happens.
Pressing the button, the doors don't seem to open, but you do hear the faint noise of ringing coming from somewhere.
I don't like that.
Well, I'm gonna open the door to the left.
Yeah,
Isn't
so
that
this
the
is
door
just simply a closet.
Just closet.
You see tidy servants' uniforms hanging from hooks.
Fuck it.
Nothing else.
Leaving. What about the north? Like, why is that like really, really fucking dark right there?
What do you mean?
That is
There's
weird.
just like a really dark section right there.
It's a window to the void.
The wall just kind of pops out.
Oh, okay. All right, fuck it then. Yeah. Back downstairs we go, I guess. Are we all going downstairs?
I say so.
Did we check
Yay.
that south door?
Yeah, we did.
The double door, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's
Let's go
another
down.
door in there.
Let's
No,
try to
there's
find
not.
the basement.
Oh shit.
So this is the last door we haven't checked, right? So it's likely.
The
If that's not
south
the
one
basement,
and
then
the
there's no
one-
basement.
Yeah.
We have-
All right. Can I open the south door down here?
Sure, you want to kick it open or just open it?
Just open it.
All right, it
I'll
swings
open
open
the
without
north
any
door.
trouble.
Lazy.
Yeah, so this one, you've kind of seen a little bit of this room from outside the house. As you kind of enter the room, you see this room's paneled in oak. It looks like a hunter's den. You see mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room, what look to be carpets at first glance are actually stuffed wolves. Two padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, and in between them an oak table supporting a cask of wine, two carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. chandelier hangs above the table in the south, or kind of just below you, surrounded by 4 chairs. Cabinets stand against the walls, and one of them looks to be locked. The one right here looks like it has some sort of lock on it. The north one doesn't seem to be locked in the same.
Can I check that north cabinet?
Sure, yeah. So it swings open. Inside, all that's in there is a small box. Opening up the box, inside is a deck of playing cards, and next to it, an assortment of wine glasses.
Okay, now off topic, or like out of whatever question. How does one like? Do I say, hey, can I break that lock with my spear, or do I just like, or is that lock I can't even touch?
You have a rogue who might be able to open it.
We don't have a rogue.
Oh, sorry. Some locks can be open. Sorry, if you had a rogue, you could open it. Some locks can be opened by just strength alone. Looking at this one, it looks like you probably could just break it off. Like it's just a padlock. A door lock would be tougher, but
I'd like to try to break that lock off.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Does he get a bonus if he uses a weapon?
No.
Oh.
Because it doesn't really add to it. Yeah, I mean, you're a pretty big guy, and the lock itself is pretty small. You're able to just snap it in two and open up. Inside, you see a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow, and a number of bolts for each weapon. All seem to be in good condition. Clearly, whoever decorated this room was a hunter. These seem to be their weapons.
Hunting bats?
Not bats, no.
Who wants a crossbow?
But as
there's
you're
3 of them, isn't there?
There are 3 of different types.
Oh.
But as the rest of you are kind of standing out in the main hall, remembering the door upstairs, looking closer at the paneling of this room, what initially looked to be vines, flowers, and nymphs, satyrs, things very familiar to the druid. As he looks closer, he's able to notice that there are serpents and skulls kind of inconspicuously woven into the wall designs. Just kind of in between the happier images, you see skulls kind of placed in the negative space, and serpents seem to be coiling around the nymphs and satyrs.
Ho, my comrades! Behold, snakes!
And as you're hearing that, you see a kind of a shout come from below you, Zundor, telling you about some crossbows he's found in the room.
All right, so we're trying to get to. Are we all trying to go like up into that room up north, right there with the dining table?
I'm trying to
We've
go
already
open this
been there.
door on the right here. Because I feel that this is the way to the basement.
You want to open that door?
Yes.
Sure.
I just throw it open.
This door opens into a kitchen.
What the hell?
Very tidy.
All right, bring me into this dining room. There's some steps over there. It looks like.
Where?
Oh, I don't know what that is. There's like 4 of them on the top.
Those are windows. You want to open that door?
Yeah. Oh my god.
What happened? What?
It's a closet.
Yeah, it's a closet. It's a cloakroom. You see several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls and a top hat.
Oh.
Can I perception check the fireplace to see if there's some sort of like secret switch shit going on? Because that's usually what kind of shit happens.
Sure, give me a perception check.
It's like, fuck.
Would we consider this a manor?
I mean, it's a house clearly owned by someone who is wealthier than you've ever known. But
this guy must have
it didn't
2
seem
gold
to be.
pieces.
It didn't seem to be noticeably larger than the rest of the houses in this place.
Does this fucking house even have a basement? Are those
Wait, are you
wild
saying?
goose chase?
Examining the fireplace, you kind of feel around the inside, looking for switches or latches of any type. Being small enough, you kind of crawl in and kind of stick your head up the chimney. You see nothing.
Oh my god.
Can I grab that heavy crossbow real quick? And the
Sure.
bows and the bolts, I should say.
Yeah, so kind of counting them as you grab them, there's probably about 20 bolts for the heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And
You guys want the other crossbows? You guys can take them. They're there chilling.
You are proficient with them.
Thank you, sir.
You took the heavy one?
Yeah, just a heavy one.
Are we missing a door?
Oh yeah, there's one in
Yeah,
the fucking kitchen. I'm
Yeah,
opening
like
it.
I'm trying to get to that, but I'm waiting for you guys to do whatever you're doing.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
But so my first question is, there's like this little thing. It looks like a tiny door.
That's the one. That's the little elevator thing
That's
that like.
a dumbwaiter.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, well, I just go over to this door.
I'm gonna jump inside the dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
This dumbwaiter is open. Should be open. Sorry. Is open. The elevator's here, and you see instead of a button, you see a bell that seems to be the source of the noise when you push the other button. It seems to call the kind of. It's not mechanical. It just calls.
Yeah.
So as you step in, this seems to be a pantry that you walk into. All the food appears to be quite fresh. Yeah.
Swear to God, Jordan. What the fuck did you throw us into? Oh my God. There is no sign of a basement.
No sign. And you've opened all the doors that you can see in this.
I need to make a sanity check.
You failed.
No.
Let's head to the third floor.
I want to go back upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there's the third floor, right?
Wait, no, what do you want to do before we go up?
I was gonna say. I mean, before you go up, I was gonna see if we can walk around outside to see if there's anything outside. But never mind. We can go upstairs and figure it out.
No, I like that idea. Do you say that
Dude, there's
aloud
any
to
other-
us?
You want to walk outside?
Yeah, and walk around the house, see if there's anything.
Sure.
Well,
As you get to here, you see the fog has pressed very close to the house here, and as you kind of step out, feel your strength start to drain from your body.
Okay. I'll walk back inside.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? Can you bring me back to where those kids are? I'm bringing them. I want them to show me where the basement is.
That's the thing. We can't leave the house.
Could
Yeah,
I?
you feel very weak.
Could I make it like a nature or insight check to learn more about this fog?
You've never encountered anything like this in your life. You've never seen it. It's clearly magical of some sort, but it doesn't seem to. It seems to be. It's not caused by someone. It's just wherever you are this fog seems to manifest itself. You don't know whether. You don't even know if you're still in the same plane.
I just look
Let
at
me
the
go
fog in
upstairs.
consternation then.
I'm gonna. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good. I want to go upstairs.
Can I stealth check and go to the third floor?
Sure. Does everyone else want to go to the second and wait, or what do you guys want to do?
I'll go to the
I'm
second
down
wait.
with, I'm going down with going to the. Do I have stealth? Am I a stealthy man?
Well, everyone has the ability to stealth.
Yeah, I'm fair. I think I'm stealthy enough. I'll try stealthing.
I already tried that once. I'm never trying again.
So y'all want to head up to the third floor?
Okay, not too bad.
I'm gonna poke my head first, like just
Okay.
to see what's going on up there.
Oh wait.
Oh God,
And I'll be like,
Where are you taking
I'll be
me?
like a step behind him.
what the fuck?
There you go. Let me tell you what you see. So you're crouched down. Being your size, it takes a little bit to get you up the stairs. Like they come up almost to your chest.
Okay, calm down.
But so you're able to crouch down quite well behind them, peek over. You see as you kind of come up, you see this seems to be dusty compared to the rest of the house, which has been quite taken care of. You see just across from you, standing against one wall, a suit of black plate armor draped in cobwebs.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna look over like the edge of the stairs and just like motion
Sure.
everyone to come up.
Sure. And looking around, you see more unlit oil lamps
Yeah.
on the oak paneled walls, and these are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. But knowing what you do about the walls, you're also able to notice that there are tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms bursting up from the ground.
Oh God.
Do we all notice this, or is it just him?
Just him until all of you make your way up
Y'all
to.
can join me. As they're coming up the stairs, I'm gonna light the 2 scones just because.
As soon as you kind of step up, roll for initiative.
Boy.
Here we go.
As you move towards the sconces on either side to light them, the armor, the black plate armor, suddenly lurches forward towards you.
I like the image for it. was one of the possibilities for us. Like we could have.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So can I still see the second floor from where I'm standing here?
Yes, but there's no way for me to like show you the second floor.
Yeah, but I just want to know. Can I
But
just?
you
I
can
just
see
want to
down
take a
there,
look and be
yeah,
like, those armors.
The ones below you haven't moved.
All right. Whew. Phew. It is safe from the rear.
I did it for you. You got
Oh, thank you.
You actually did really well. So good work.
Ooh.
All right. So
yeah.
I'm top of the round, right?
You are.
All
So
right.
yeah, you see this mass of armor suddenly seem to jolt to life and start moving towards you.
You do have me set up to use dexterity instead of strength, right? Yes, you do.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action and bonus action to make 2 unarmed strikes on it.
Sure. Using monkey shit.
Yeah, using my monk shit.
Go for it.
So, shit.
He just breaks his hand.
You can still roll the other one. So as you bring your fist back, concentrating your key into this strike, you connect with the armor, but feel a sharp pain in your hand as the armor just kind of absorbs the blow, and bringing the second one in almost the same motion. You feel it connect, but you don't feel that you managed to do any damage with the strikes.
All right. That's it.
Zundor, you're up.
I
So
hear a loud
now that we're-
crunch.
yeah, so click on the maul in your character sheet, and it'll roll to see if you hit. So as you bring your maul back, you connect with this armor that is not moving very quickly, but you feel your blow ricochet off the armor. It wasn't strong enough to kind of pierce it, so you weren't able to do any damage.
Okay.
So do you want to do anything, or do you want to just stay there?
I'll stay there.
All right, Asir, you're up.
All right. I want to try. So I can see. Can I see this armor from where I'm standing?
You'll have to move up the stairs a little bit, because you're quite a ways down.
All right. How far do I have to move up the stairs in order to see him?
To about there.
Dang it. Well, all right.
You could see him from where
From
Emerald
here?
Blood is. Yeah, from there.
Yes. Yes. I want to use Thorn Whip.
All right. At least it's not fucking Druidcraft.
What am I gonna do with the Druidcraft?
Exactly.
What
It's
you
not-
tried to do with the prestidigitation
Exactly.
on Sunday.
All right.
I was trying to catch clothing on fire. That thing's metal. I
Roll
heat up
that
the
shit.
metal. Like what? Great. Now it's more dangerous. Dang it!
Fuck, dude.
I really wanted to do this thing.
So the rest of you see from the druid staff as thorny branches lash out in the direction of the armor, are kind of caught on the railings of the stairs and don't quite make it. Do
Boy.
you want to do anything else?
I guess not.
All right. The animated armor slowly turns towards you, Xandar, as he brings back his fists, and he makes two quick attacks, and you feel the blows land with almost supernatural force. 2 in quick succession as you take 10 bludgeoning damage. So you have 2 hit points remaining.
Jesus, that's my HP 10. Holy fuck.
He rolled really fucking high.
I can tell.
Yeah. Emerald Blood, you're up.
All right. No,
So-
how come I can't see him anymore?
Let me move you there. Sorry, you were kind of in a wall. So as a sorcerer, your main thing is spells. That automatically hits.
Oh, okay, I see.
That'll just tell you the damage it does. So you watch as this silver dragon starts to wave his hands and mumble under his breath, and you see 3 shards of purple sparkling energy start to form in front of him as they launch out from his hands, and you see them impacting into the armor, driving a hole through the armor and out the back, as it kind of shudders with the impact.
Still alive.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The armor doesn't seem to react to
pain.
to kind of the thing. It's still focused on the 2 people that activated it, the small halfling and the large orc that attacked it. But, you can see the armor's clearly been damaged. So we come back to Alton.
All right, let's try this again.
All right.
2 strikes. Oh my god.
Again, the first strike isn't enough to kind of penetrate the thick armor. Black.
Oh my god.
Well,
hate
I mean, it
monks.
kind of makes sense.
This isn't like a paladin. This
6
is
and a
nothing
4.
like my paladin.
But you rolled pretty shit too.
I know.
Yeah, the strikes again. Even with the power of your key behind them, it's not enough to punch through this tough plate armor. Zundor, we're back to you.
So if I walk away, he still can hit me, right?
He can, yes.
Well,
Might as well just hit
And
then walk
ask
away.
yourself, would your character walk away? Remember, so now, just so you know, you are a paladin. You do have healing.
Yeah, I'll do lay on
then-
hands.
Okay, and then to be able to use that again, so you won't be able to use lay on hands until you
Rest.
Yeah, but you are now at 7 HP. So,
Yep.
you kind of you pause in the midst of this kind of melee with this and focus your energy, and you watch as kind of your wounds, one of the bones that kind of you felt crack under the hard blows kind of mends itself, and some of your spirit returns. Asir, you're up.
Hostage. No, I don't even have that one. I snuff out the armor. No. All right, Thorn Whip. We're doing another Thorn Whip.
All right.
I want this to work.
And again, you watch as they lash out, and this time they do seem to connect with the armor, but it's able to shrug it off and kind of throw the vines off, and they don't seem to have any effect on this hard plate.
I thought I was a druid.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, I am adamant on this course
All
of
right.
action.
Now the armor, it turns without taking its gaze off the orc, it seems to spin in almost a whirlwind as it makes one attack against each of you.
Whoa.
Xandar, the first attack, you're able to see it coming, and you hold up your maul, and you're able to deflect the blow, and actually knock the armor off balance before it's able to get a chance to swing it out, and both attacks miss.
That natural one left. Or was it even?
I don't know what that is. What does that mean?
No, of course.
Yes. Emerald, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right.
Let's see your
Magic
first round.
missile.
Again? All right, so that's your last spell. You won't be able to use any more magic missiles.
Wow.
Yay.
You went all out on this one armor.
But the missiles do have a large impact on this armor. You see
Dang.
large pieces of it start to seem to fall, and you see the glow that was kind of behind the visors. It dims. It's not gone, but it does dim, and the armor's swings seem to be much more sluggish. It looks to be close to whatever you might call death for this sort of thing.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so just so everyone
All
knows,
that anger.
when you roll a 20 on attack, it always hits no matter what, and you deal double damage. The roll 20 knows and adds it up for you.
Okay.
But so as you focus your frustration after being rebuffed by this heavy armor, you pause, and the three of you see his fists wrapped in ornate cloth seem to glow a golden color as he brings his arm back in one large uppercut, and you watch as the armor is knocked back against the wall and crumbles to the ground. Whatever was animating it seems to have disappeared as the armor. Whatever was animating is clearly gone.
That is one mighty badger.
That is one mighty piece of armor that I missed 4 times before hitting once.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Cool.
Let me see what XP y'all get.
Enough to level up so I can start using key?
900?
You just use your key. You get to divide 200.
I don't get
each.
key until level 2, you fuck.
I mean, you just used to kill that armor. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
I
about
hate you.
that. My character's
If you take-
backstory said I could shapeshift, but I can't shapeshift.
Nope.
What the
Maybe
hell?
once you get good, son. So you can all take 50 XP. So if you go into your character sheets, with your first monster defeated, what would you like to do? This is where the staircase you're on ends.
Yeah.
It doesn't crawl any higher into the building.
Alright, I go to the top of the staircase and I go, mayhaps the basement is up here, chaps.
Would I be able to look through the keyhole of any of these doors, or maybe through the bottom to see if I can see anything inside?
You can't look through the keyhole because they are locking mechanisms. But looking kind of under, you don't see any light or anything coming under the door.
All these?
And listening just briefly as you kind of peer, you're not able to make out any noises. But give me a perception check. You're fucking ready for that. As you kind of put your ear to the ground and listen, you are able to hear what seems to be sobbing. You're not sure coming from where, but you do hear some sort of noise, not the sobbing of a child, but of an adult.
From one of the two doors that are here.
From the southern area.
Is it a woman?
It sounds feminine.
I knew it. I succeeded my real life insight check.
Rolled a natural 20 on wisdom there.
Wait, which door did he just open?
Wait, so we all hear
I
that,
didn't
right?
Open it, he listened at this south one and heard a woman.
Oh, so only he hears it then. Do you
for
tell
now,
us?
He's the only one.
Yeah, all right, yeah. I'm gonna walk away from the door so that whatever is in there doesn't hear me. I'm gonna let them know.
I will mention you were just engaged in a quite noisy battle.
Yeah, I know, but fucking ghosts are weird, bro.
Yeah.
Can I kick that door down?
Yes, you may. Would you like to
there
kick
it
it down and give me a strength check?
I want to kick this shit down.
Can I roll stealth before he does that?
Sure. Yeah, you can kind of. You can actually use them as cover because you're small, by the way.
I know, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do I get
So
advantage on my
crouching down behind the scattered pieces of armor, you kind of you climb inside the oversized helmet, which isn't long enough to cover your entire body, but kind of guess it.
Oh,
It's
no.
probably okay. So you want to make a strength check to kick in the door.
Kick the door.
Oh,
Oh my
Obliterate
god.
the door.
It hits the ghost on the other
Master
side.
door crusher.
you're not
You
only
blink
does
and
the
the
door
door's
open,
gone.
it almost shatters into pieces, like kindling essentially as the door explodes inwards, revealing what seems to be a bedroom. You see dust and cobwebs shrouding this room. Windows that lead to the outside, and a door just from the way it's made that seems to lead to some sort of balcony. The stained glass, you can see the whatever sunlight makes it through the clouds here, kind of peering through. So this door here seems to lead to some sort of veranda.
Fuck that. The fog is gonna start rolling.
I was
in the
gonna say
house.
that says death because the fog.
So in this room, you see a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe with the door slightly open. Next to the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Are you sure it's not like skulls?
Check.
Do I see anyone?
Do you want to make a perception check on the mirror?
Me, no. I'm outside. I'd like to
Okay.
open this other door.
Well, I'm just noticing the fact
Once
that
they're done in that room, like doing their turn and move and all that.
Sure.
our
so-
buddy Badger told us there's like someone crying in this room.
Am I
There's no
still
one
in
here.
Am I still in the helmet?
Yeah.
The helmet.
Okay, so I'm like to prop the helmet in front of the door and then I push it open through one of the visors and like hide in the helmet still.
Yeah, sure. The door swings open into what looks to be some sort of storeroom. Dusty
Bastards.
shelves line
What's
the
with
wall.
me in fucking closets? The past like 3 things I've opened.
A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, old bars of soap. You see in the corner a broom covered in cobwebs.
It's a
leaning
fucking
against the
wich
far
broom. I know that thing's gonna come to life and attack me if I
Not
get near
opening
some
any
of
doors
them.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm
Zoom
just not
door.
gonna open
Did
those.
you see anyone in this room when you came in?
I did not.
What
I
the
definitely
fuck? Badger, you lied to us.
I heard crying. Maybe it's in here.
What?
Do I still hear the crying? Can we still hear it?
Is it
You
louder?
do. It's coming from this room.
From this room or the room next to us?
Kick down the
All
door!
room here.
Kicked.
Are you sure?
Oh
That's
god.
not a good
Oh
question.
god.
No.
Oh, God.
Spite him. Kick down the door anyways.
Kick down the door! I'm kicking it down.
All right. Give me a strength check.
Well,
The door swings open. Roll for initiative.
I just want to say I'm sorry ahead of time, y'all.
Oh.
I just want to say
I
I'm
didn't
not.
know this would have happened.
Whenever the DM asks, "Are you
Did it work?
sure?" The answer is usually no.
Wait, did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
I didn't want to hit
1,
it
2,
twice.
3. Yeah, we got everyone on
I
that.
mean, this was gonna happen eventually. We'd have to fight this
I
thing.
mean, I'm pretty sure his character would go like, "I will
No,
not
yeah,
break
his
down
character
this
would just
door."
be like,
no,
"Crying door,
it's totally
break."
within character.
Yeah,
And if he
No,
said,
drop-
if he paused,
Yeah.
I would have been like, "No, we got to get in there. There's a woman in peril."
does he get inspiration for?
Wait,
kicking
so my
the door
character would have
anyways?
kicked down the door, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
you
most
did
likely.
that.
Yeah.
You did that perfectly.
I'm just gonna move you. You're in front. The door is here. You see, so as the door before the specter turns and to the sound of the door, you do see kind of before it has a chance to react. It's standing over an empty crib, and the wailing stops as the door crashes in, swings open on its hinges, and smashes against the wall.
Surprise round.
This place sucks.
No, the specter almost as soon as the door is kind of smashed open, turns and lets out a shriek as she starts charging towards you.
Now is it battle time?
Yeah.
It is. So
But not before a tiny little badger runs between your legs and rushes into the room.
all right, like right here.
I'm gonna jump on the bed because I'm tiny.
Sure.
Just
you're
to get on
around
her
the side of
to
the
get
crib.
on her height level to smack her
Okay,
in the
you want to
face.
get up on the crib? Okay.
Oh, that's a
I'll
crib.
see.
Yeah, I'm getting in the crib, dude. I'm as small as a child. Let's go.
All right. Did you take the helmet off, or are you still wearing it?
I'm still wearing that bitch.
All right.
No. I'm not because I would
Okay.
get disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be hard to swing your little tiny fists.
Yeah, no. I left the helmet. I rushed out of the helmet once I heard
Yeah.
the scream. Ran under his
Alright.
legs, and I'm jumping on the crib.
All right.
What can I do as a level fucking 1 monk? God damn.
You don't always have to kill everything. You can run.
See, but if I run, it has a free shot at me.
Yeah, but the
I
thing
just
is,
mean like actually just run away and try to get out of combat.
Oh,
You don't-
before even
I'm not
getting
saying.
in combat?
I'm just saying like even during combat, if you're like, oh shit, we're about to die, let's GTFO. Like that is totally.
that's totally a possibility.
I'm not
And then it
like
gets a free shot though.
only if you're next to it,
Okay.
and it only gets one a turn. So if there's 3 of you next to it and all 3 book it, she only gets to hit 1 of you.
Okay, cool. And now, is there any order to who she hits? There is, right?
She decides. Which
Okay,
means
cool.
which is to say, I decide.
She,
Based on-
she decides. He has to ask
Basically,
her.
I control the way I play characters is
Just
based on
ask.
how smart they are. If they're really smart, they're going to target healers and avoid obvious tanks. If
Okay.
they're dumb, they're just going to go for whoever hit them last or whoever's right in front of them.
Okay.
Um,
So there's
so
actually a strategy to this or whatever.
yeah, I mean,
he
and
has a
I'm going to
lot to
try to
keep
make
track
sure that
of.
I'm not like always just killing one guy because it's like,
Hey,
oh, that
he's
was
hitting
fun.
everybody at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
He's essentially role playing a whole group of characters all at once. It's rough.
Okay.
So,
Right.
but yeah,
My guy does want to smite evil, so I'm rushing in that bitch.
Yeah, I was
all
gonna say,
right.
so does
let's
mine.
do it.
So-
Yes, and I will remind you, this isn't undead, so the paladin has some things that are good for that.
At level 1, I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
it's
level
You
1.
have like divine sense.
Yeah, I was like, I use
Oh,
divine.
yeah.
So you can know it's there.
You
But
could
yeah,
have
you-
known what was behind the door.
No, it doesn't work behind total cover.
No, yeah, but
So
So if I had opened the door a tiny bit, then I
Yeah.
would have figured it out.
and I will remind you, just because all of your characters would know this, stuff like ghosts usually doesn't take a lot of damage from like slashes and pierces.
yeah. My key doesn't do shit to it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do the things anyways.
Quick question of stupidity.
There's no stupid
Number
questions.
number 20. Like how it last time I was 15. Now I'm 8. Is that because my initiative? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You rolled
For
a
every battle,
D20.
everybody rolls initiative check.
And the
Okay,
monsters
cool.
as
Now
well.
we're good.
So and you add your dexterity, so the more nimble you are, the better.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
It's all making sense now.
All coming
Like-
together.
So
Yeah.
Al, you wanted to
It was a
to
specter the
swing
whole
in a
time.
Flurry of rage.
Yeah, just for flavor, I'm gonna wrap my player beads around my fist. My prayer beads.
Anal
Yep.
beads.
My anal beads around my fist and make my 2 unarmed strikes. So that one, I'm guessing, hits. If
It
this
does,
one has
yeah.
more AC than 22, we're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. So the
and that
first
one
one,
does not.
you feel your hand connect with something, but almost at the same time, it's more of like almost a gel. And as the form kind of shifts around your fist, the first one does connect, but it doesn't seem to have as big enough of effect as you were used to. with these strikes. The second one, again, you would think it connected, but this one, without even any resistance, flies through as kind of the monster's form shifts and then reforms after your fist has passed through.
All right, that's it.
All right, and the specter, kind of reacting almost superhumanly, turns towards you, Alton,
Mm-hmm. I'm dead.
and reaches out its hand.
Just finger of death, just dead.
It reaches out its hand, and you feel a chilling, and dread kind of overtake you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Yeah, I
All right.
figured.
You're fine.
Yep.
You're able to shrug it off with a superhuman effort.
My key, dude. My key.
Yeah.
You like a fucking-
Asir, you're up.
Oh,
Asir,
good.
can you see her? You can't see her.
I have to step
From
forward.
there. You could see her from there.
Wait, this is a ghost, right?
It's a specter.
So not
so
a physical
well-
being.
It is an undead, yes, and it's not physical. It has a. You were able to see your friend's fists kind of. One seemed to connect, but almost barely connect, and the other one went straight through the form as it shifted around the fist.
Okay.
So it's clearly not it's not a physical flesh and bone.
I do not have
Good.
a lot of good options for this right now. So I guess
Magic, bro. Magic.
Yeah, I mean, Thorn Whip is the only magical. My other spells don't do damage except one that does AoE that hit all of us. That's not a good idea. We'll do Thorn Whip.
All right, go for it.
What? the I'm not a real druid, guys. I lied.
every fucking time.
I
You've
lied.
gotten 8 every time, and it's fucking +5. Yeah, no, the Alton. You just hear this whip as something passes over your head, and you see the bed thing you're standing. I can't remember fucking words.
Crib.
The crib you're
crib.
standing on. You watch as the legs suddenly sprout vines, and they shoot up, missing the specter.
Missing.
Emerald Blood, you're up. You can't see from where you are. You'll have to move to get a good view. You can move through friends.
Oh,
somebody.
I guess
What was that?
AFK. His
He's
mic has
just
been
like-
muted for a while.
And he's back.
Welcome back.
Whoops, my bad. I'm back.
That's fine.
I accidentally switched to sake.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's your turn.
All right, put me in the room then, because I can't see shit.
Yeah, so this is the room. So you see your tiny halfling friend. You get into the room just in time to see his fist kind of go through this form. He's standing on top of a crib, and the specter seems to be standing almost in the crib. Partially above it and under it.
All right,
As
so
you
I can
kinda-
use the attack. Let's see here. Ray of Frost. Will that work?
Yep.
All right.
Just click that.
Freeze it, freeze it.
Yeah. So kind of moving your hands and kind of mumbling under your breath, you start to create this. It almost looks like an icicle directly in front of your chest. And as you focus your energy, it fires out in the direction of this specter, and where Alton's fist seemed to go through, this hits the creature with full force, almost as if it had a body. So you can roll damage on that. Just click the name where in chat where it says Ray of Frost. And you watch as the creature, its form is almost kind of coated in ice, and you see its limbs kind of are moving slower. It's having difficulty. Zundor, you're up. So after having kicked in this door,
Sweet.
you're surprised by what you see on the other side, and you haven't gotten a chance to kind of act until now. What would you
Can
like to do?
I? Since man, I only got physical shit.
You can move through your friends with no problem. They're assumed to move out of the way. To
Is
let
it
you pass.
possible that I can throw a spear over my friends?
Yeah, as long as you have, you have a pretty clear view over. Yeah,
But
I mean your
why?
friend.
I got nothing.
What? Don't you have like
Yeah,
3
so-
weapons?
So
They're all physical.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So is a spear.
yeah, yeah. That
Everything I'm doing is physical.
yeah.
Spit on it.
I'm throwing the spear.
All right, make that attack.
So
So you
just
watch
click
as Zundor. Yeah, just click it. Reaches into reaches kind of behind him and pulls out a spear. The sunlight, what little sunlight's breaking through the window, seems to glint off the tip as he launches it. Emerald Blood, you're able to just throw yourself against the wall as this you hear it whistle past your head, and you watch as it impacts into this directly in the center of this specter where its chest should be. So just click spear and you'll roll your critical damage. And as it hits the specter, you hear she lets out a shrill shriek that fills your ears. And as that happens, you see the spear clatter to the ground instead of kind of sticking in the body.
There was something that I was
falls.
reading on here that said something about if I get a crit.
Yes, you
hit
have
on-
something special when you have a crit. I believe you can re-roll one of the numbers. Nice. And now the specter, there's no physical signs like on the form that it's damaged, but you see it start to flicker, and the light that it's been emitting seems to kind of dim slightly before kind of coming back, but it seems to be injured. Alton.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that misses.
Yeah, just barely.
Okay. Fuck.
Well, I mean, it's tough to hit these incorporeal creatures, man.
I know, but I got the fucking 20 some shit last time.
Yeah. As your fist just carve through air, almost throwing you off balance, but you're able to catch yourself. That happens. As the specter again lets out a shrill shriek. This time, again, focus on this tiny halfling jumping up and down, dancing next to her. As she again, you see her like lunge towards you, and you're able to step to the side, and her form kind of just brushes by you, and isn't able to make contact with you. I see her.
All right. By the power of my grove, I must destroy you, foul apparition. Don't. And I just think
That hits.
That actually does, yeah. Because 11
Yes.
And you watch as this.
Oh, I gotta thank my fellow druids, and I think my Pappy
Big form is suddenly attacked by thorny branches that shoot out of Asir's staff. The magic of the branches does seem to interact with the creature's incorporeal form still, and you see that the branches almost shimmer into a purple light that matches the specter's own as they kind of lash out and. There, all right, and you watch as the branches kind of sever themselves from Asir's staff and latch onto the specter.
You thorny now.
Before falling to the ground.
Oh.
Emerald Blood, you're up, and this creature is looking very weak, barely able to maintain its form.
All right, let's hit it again with another icicle blast.
All right, and again the similar icicles form, but this time the specter, kind of aware of the magic, is able to shift its form out of the way of the blast before it impacts and it kind of hits the far wall harmlessly.
Damn.
We're up to Zundor now, but I think we have to wait for a sec, which is
All right, I want to walk up to the homeboy. Walk up to the specter.
Yeah.
I will hit it with my halberd.
all right. Go for it. So taking your this long pole arm in two hands, you swing it. Just at the last second, Emerald Blood ducks down as the blade goes flying over his head, and you watch as the form seems to flicker as it gets slashed by this halberd. So you can roll your damage, and you watch as the form almost seems to explode in a purple light, with a final shriek as the creature disappears. No trace that it was ever there. Can all take another 50 XP.
Oh shit. Man.
And kind of after this explosion has faded, Zundor walks over and picks up his letting out a battle cry that fills the room. He walks over and he picks up his spear.
Yes.
And from this room, you're able to see out the window. You can see the fog that has kind of enveloped the house, but seems to be staying kind of off, kind of about 5 feet away from all the walls, even the outside parts of the house like this one. But looking outside, you don't see anything really.
So nothing's really changed when it
So
comes
in
to
this
the fog?
window, I can see the balcony basically.
You can see the balcony. You can see the fog hasn't kind of filled the balcony, but you don't see anything outside the balcony that
would warrant going to the balcony. All right, team, go team.
I want to inspect
Go
this
team.
crib.
Inspect
What
the crib.
manner of perverted magic is this?
Sure. So the crib is kind of covered with a black shroud. You can't see inside it, but as you kind of move it out of the way, you see a baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
I mean, I was
it a
standing on
baby?
that shit.
You're standing kind of on you weren't in the crib. You were kind of on the railings of the crib.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I wanted to be in the crib.
So I don't see a baby. It's like a.
Well, you see a bundle.
Okay.
About the
I
right
reach
size
towards the
for a
bundle.
baby.
Then, do I explode?
Sure.
Probably.
So as you kind of grab the bundle and open it, there's nothing inside, and it just kind of falls open.
All right.
Where it once had a form, it's now just empty.
All right. So I say, "Are you a magic invisible baby?"
Nothing
No
replied.
response.
May I walk to the northern room, the double doors, and I'm gonna listen at it.
Sure.
Can I follow him?
Make a what?
With this door here, or or this? Yeah. Make a perception check, and yeah, you can follow. Yeah. So listening at the door, you're not able to detect any sounds coming from there.
I look at Zondor and say, "Do your thing."
Can I kick this door down?
You may try. With a
You
strength
may
check.
try. You can certainly try.
Never
Oh
mind.
my god, he's the god of
Obliterating the
kicking
door.
doors.
You're literally Zundor the door kicker. As again, this door is just shattered open. What once was a door is now just sticks, essentially.
Now just air.
Yeah. As you enter what seems to be the master bedroom. You see burgundy drapes covering the windows, a four-poster bed with embroidered curtains, tattered veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes along the wall here, a vanity with a wood frame mirror and a jewelry box next to a padded chair down here. You see a rotting tiger skin rug lying on the floor in front of a fireplace, and above the fireplace you see a dust-covered portrait of will look to be the husband and wife from the previous photo. There's two doors that exit from this. This one seems to lead to some balcony outside, just like the last one. This one looks to be a closet door.
What's this here? Just his desk?
Yes, it's a desk, and on it you see a wood frame mirror and a jewelry box. And as you look closer, you look up into the mirror, and while it's you looking back, you look to be about 80 years old.
80 years older?
Yeah.
So as a halfling, pretty much the same.
Noticeably older.
Yeah, I know.
Can I
Halflings aren't that
open
useful.
normally open this door to the balcony?
You may.
Normally.
He's a little confused. He's like, he forgot how to open them with his
Yeah,
hands.
so it opens up. There's nothing even out on the balcony. You see the fog is pressed
I want to see if I can
the
see
walls,
anything,
but
but
not
no.
not spilling over the railing of this balcony here.
Boring. All right, going back inside.
Alton, as you kind of look at the mirror, the jewelry box catches your eye.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I open that?
Yeah, it's not locked. You see, the box itself is quite fine. It's made of silver with gold filigree wrapped around. Probably the box itself worth about 75 gold. Opening it up inside, you see 3 golden rings, each probably about 25 gold, and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. The likes of which you've never seen. The craftsmanship of this, possibly worth even up to a platinum.
So I've got a jewelry box, 3 gold rings.
Altogether, probably weighs about 3 to 5 pounds.
Right, so
Say
I'm
4
gonna put
pounds.
2 for this, 2 for that, and a necklace, was it?
Yeah.
What kind of
Platinum
necklace?
necklace with a topaz pendant.
How is that time?
All right, I say this to Badger. I say
What?
this text.
Yes.
You just look at me. And go, yeah, it goes back.
Yeah.
And
I have
Zundor,
to root out the evil.
just below you here, you see a familiar kind of door with a button
Yeah,
next to
there's-
it.
oh,
You recognize it as the dumbwaiter,
All right, thank you.
with a button next to it.
Click the button.
I clicked the button.
Yes.
Nothing seems to happen.
Damn it.
No ringing, no
I'm really
nothing.
hoping like a head comes out of that shit.
Is the
No,
Badger small enough to fit in the hole in the?
With a
Dumbwaiter
little bit
thing?
with a little bit of squeezing, probably. And
Could he-
looking inside, it seems to be like pulley operated.
Could he scurry down,
Who, me?
or would he be too fat?
You could open the door and with a little bit of contortion, kind of first obviously pulling the dumbwaiter up and then having someone lower him down, he could probably fit inside.
Great. We should do that. Maybe he'll find a basement. Maybe the basement's at the bottom of the dumbwaiter. That's how we get.
How
there.
am I gonna let you know that I'm about to die? Like
You pull on the rope a lot of times.
there's
You
a
make
roof
you
on
shake
the
it.
dumbwaiter. Isn't it a box?
Yeah, but the box
Yeah,
attached to a rope.
Yeah,
No,
but
like
if I'm
shake in your box and the rope will shake.
Okay, fine.
Your death throws will alert us. I think he might be dead.
All right.
The rope is
put me in
freaking
the
out.
Put me in the dumbwaiter. I'm going down, boys.
I'm going to assume you first pull the dumbwaiter up.
Yes.
Yeah, so Zundor, uses the rope and pulley mechanism to bring the dumbwaiter up from the ground floor where it was. Give me a acrobatics check,
Me or him?
Soul.
It's a box.
It's a pretty small fucking box. You're just able to squeeze your form in. You have to kind of twist your leg around. You're quite uncomfortable, but you do manage to fit inside the box. Clearly, it wasn't designed for anyone to fit inside, but you do. Zundor, you're going to lower it, or
Just gonna let go of the rope and let me fall.
that is an option, I guess.
I please don't.
I'll lower the
Gonna
rope
lower?
slowly.
Sure. So you feel a slight jerk as the thing starts to move down the pulley system. You hear clicks as it seems to. You hear one click as it seems to kind of lock in place before continuing to lower down until eventually you feel the rope go slack as it doesn't seem to be able to lower anymore. Soul, where are you? Where'd your
You
person
tell me,
fucking
bro.
go? Where'd your person go?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
You tell me where I am, bro.
I gotta slowly move you as the door opens.
Really? Oh, I was about to say, I'm in the bedroom.
You're back in the kitchen.
All right,
Oh, on the
first floor.
I'm gonna walk out of the dumbwaiter,
Yep.
And walk back up and come
and
up
I'm
behind
gonna
us.
roll for stealth,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk upstairs slowly without them hearing.
You're able to make it up without any problem. You're passing the second floor. You kind of eye the suits of armor.
All right, now,
they don't seem to move. Oh, sorry.
And I'm gonna run into the room screaming.
All right. So the two of you totally unaware of what's going. Last you heard was a little thunk as the elevator seemed to hit the bottom, and all of a sudden a tiny figure bursts into the room screaming
And I hide under the covers.
and disappears into the bed.
I jump on the table with my weapons drawn. Is there a chandelier in here?
What the fuck?
There is not.
Dang it.
Hey, what is this little door right here that I'm under? What does that lead to?
You haven't opened it yet. You don't know. It looks to lead into some sort of closet.
Can
Look-
I open the door as a normal human being?
You can.
No,
Actually,
as a
you can only
half-orc.
open it as a half orc, but
As a half orc.
the door does swing open, and it is just a closet.
Yay! I
I
feel
close
like
the
Soul.
door. No, I don't actually close the door. Why would I close the
Close
door?
the door. Then I kick the shit open. No doors in this house.
Apparently, it's all just firewood.
I go over to my badger friend and go like, "What happened? What happened?" Came running into this room screaming. What happened?
What?
What? You said you
What?
came into the room screaming and jumped under the covers. So I go over to you and I go, "What happened?"
I don't recall. And I'm gonna walk off, and I'm gonna.
He
open
just
the
walks
front
up
door.
naturally, like, I don't know, whatever. This punk kid. I
All right,
raised you
this
better
door,
than that.
this seems to be some sort of bathroom.
Is there no,
No, I'm not-
basement in this fucking house?
Excuse me. So you see a small wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. Cistern on the roof. The spigot is bone dry. It doesn't seem to work anymore.
All right. On seeing this, I would like to frantically scramble back down the stairs to the first floor.
Okay.
Dude, there has to be like a secret door somewhere.
Because
I
this
would
fog
love to
is, we
follow
can
the
still see the
path.
fog outside, right?
You can, yeah.
It's still there. Go.
And it feels odd to you that you would be at the top of the house because it seemed like there was another floor to this house. You don't see any stairs.
Wait,
Can
I know. You say I
perception
noticed
check?
that?
Wait, have we checked?
Wait, if I noticed that, I would like to do the dumbwaiter thing again, but this time we're setting him up.
It didn't go up. When you were pulling it up, you were quite
Oh.
sure that it kind of
Oh.
Stopped.
So wait, this
Stop.
closet is completely empty?
yes.
Well, never mind. It's got 4 things. Right. Can I
Oh,
perception check the fireplace here?
Sure, give me a roll.
Or investigation, I guess, because I'm looking
Where
for.
the fuck did this ear go? Oh, you're at the first floor?
Yeah, since if the dumbwaiter dick can't go up, then yeah, I continue with my original
Sure.
action.
Zundor, as you're just kind of standing near where the battle with the armor went, you hear a whistling noise that seems to be coming from one of the walls in this direction. It sounds just like wind whistling through kind of a small opening. As Alton fucking teleports.
No, I'm just trying to like check the area.
Give me a
I,
perception check, Zundor.
I was gonna say I was gonna listen for the put my ear on the wall, see if I can feel the
Yes.
wind, whatever. But whatever.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
That would be what I'd make you roll for listening there too.
Okay, cool.
And do it with advantage. So in your character sheet, click advantage, kind of at the top. There's like 3 things. Yeah. So listening at the door. Clearly, this is where the sound is coming from, and you notice one one panel of wood seems to be slightly offset from the other ones. It takes you about 5 minutes of kind of pushing around, but you eventually feel a click the door or the wall panel in front of you swings
Door?
open, and you see a staircase that seems to lead up.
Ooh. Door. I was gonna have to kick someone.
This one didn't need to be kicked open. When you clicked it, it just kind of swung open on its own.
That
Could
door
have
is
been
lucky.
kicked open if you kicked random walls.
That was exactly what I was gonna. That was my
The
next
rest of
roll.
the rest of you aren't aware of this. The fuck is
I run
Alton
back
doing?
into the room.
I'm
Or
frantically running
Asir,
around.
I mean, not Alton.
I'm freaking out like, there's gotta be more!
I run back to the room and yell, "Case, stairs, here, follow."
I'm following behind them.
Stepping over what remains of the shattered door, you enter the room and you tell your friends what you found.
Hey,
Do you want to yell down to Asir so he knows?
No.
who's?
No,
Alright.
leave him.
Yeah. We yelled out to him.
Asir, you hear a faint voice from 2 floors up. Seems to be beckoning you up.
Mom? Don't worry.
God.
Is that you, Elder Druid? Have you come to me from the afterlife? I guess I'm here now.
Apparently he came in from the fucking bedroom. The fucking
Don't worry
wizard.
about that. Don't worry about that.
I choose to walk upstairs as a tank.
All right.
I walk close behind them.
Oh, snap, a wall! A secret wall! This
Oh,
isn't.
okay.
I don't like the
Close
looks
your
of
eyes
this.
while I show you all these secret rooms. No, okay.
Right? I saw that.
Who cares?
It's the only way I can do it.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
here.
so yeah, walking through this attic, you found the secret door and you find these stairs that lead up, and then curve and lead up a little bit more to an end of the door.
I turn to Zundor and say, "Look, another one!" And I'm pointing out the door.
Going through the routine.
All right,
Just
give me
gonna
that.
blow that door down.
I'll be right behind them when he does.
This one takes a couple kicks, but it does finally kind of swing open.
Yes.
And it opens up into what looks to be an attic. You don't see anything in here kind of yet, other than some doors, and it's choked with dust and cobwebs. Nothing's been up here in a very long time.
The
Any,
kids live
smarter
up
people
here,
behind
and
me?
the rest of their house is the basement.
Ooh.
I'm a little hesitant to enter this room because it was hidden, and this is not safe.
I walk
I'm gonna be
between
the
his
first one to walk
legs
through the
and
door.
walking. Okay, never mind. He's the
Alright.
first one to walk through the door.
I'll
Someone
walk
go.
through the door.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll walk in.
Yeah. So you see a bear hall. You see a number of doors
Mm.
leading in various directions.
Ooh!
Hey, smarter people, smarter teammates. Badger.
Basement?
Magic.
Basement?
This.
One
I-
long staircase from the roof to the basement.
No, the kids lived up here, and the rest of the house was the basement to them.
The door directly ahead of you,
Oh.
Alton, is
Okay.
locked tight, and not in such a way that you would be able to break it open.
That's
Not even Zundor the Doorbreaker can break it open.
Not even the fabled Zundor the Doorbreaker would be
Damn, son. All right, fine. I'm going
Ah.
here and I'm opening the door to the north.
sure.
Swinging that bitch open. Not swinging, but I'm just opening it. I'm not kidding.
Sure. Yeah, so this opens into a web-filled room that has a slender bed, a nightstand, rocking chair, and a small iron stove.
Searching the nightstand.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Not investigation? I always want to use that. I
Or
never know
yeah,
what it's
sorry,
for.
investigation. No, that is
Oh, okay.
investigation. Yeah, I mean, looking through, you find some old dusty papers that have seen better days. You can't make out any writing on them, but other than that, nothing in the nightstand.
No spooky shit under the bed either.
Not that you can see, no.
Nah. And the copper thing on the left.
That's what. That's just kind of the doors are open and you don't see anything. The shelves are sagging with age and they seem to be they're empty. But
All right, fine. I turn to Zundor. I point behind them and I go kick.
And then I kick.
all right, kick on command. Go for it. Strength check. Yeah, the door swings open.
Ooh, spooky shit.
And inside, it seems to be some sort of storage. It's packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, mirrors, dress mannequins, all draped under dusty white sheets. You see an iron stove, and under the this here, you see kind of a wooden trunk that seems to be slightly open. It's not furniture, just
Which one where? This one?
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
yeah. So you focus and kind of open your consciousness to detect any magic.
My third eye.
You detect. You see up just up to the north through the locked door. You see a faint outline of two ghostly figures
Children?
in this room. From
Oh,
their
can I
size,
tell
they
how
look to
big?
be halflings or children,
Halflings?
like
Yeah.
that size.
Guys,
I'm
we got
on the side of
halflings
the
here
child.
for some reason. I don't
Um,
know.
Can I open the trunk, like see what's inside?
Alright, so I haven't told them
Sure.
that yet.
Yeah, opening the trunk, you see it contains nothing but the skeletal remains of wrapped in a tattered bedsheet stained with blood.
Of what now?
A woman, skeleton of a woman, and she's wrapped in a bedsheet, and the bedsheet is stained with dry blood.
Oh
Alright,
shit!
I'm
didn't I
just
teleport?
gonna close that real quick.
Is this a window down here?
It is, yep.
I would like to peek through this door.
I mean, you're not able to see around. You kind of can look under, but you don't see any light coming out of the room. It's
No, like, can I open it a little bit and, like, peek in?
looking in here. It looks to be another spare bedroom,
Oh,
similar to the one up here. You see, a slender bed, nightstand, stove, writing desk. In the rocking chair, staring directly at you, is a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress.
no one invited you, Chucky.
Can I throw that
Oh,
doll
good.
out the window? Strength.
Dolls
Creepy.
unsettle Zundor.
Launch that shit.
The doll is made of wool. I don't know that it'll penetrate glass.
It just bounces off.
Hey, don't question Zundor. If he rolls a nat 20, that
Word.
thing becomes a stone.
That's a good point.
Oh god.
Look at him,
No.
he's huge. Look at him.
No.
Alright.
He said no.
So it just bounces off
Nah.
ineffectively.
He just gets spooked and throws it into the fucking window.
Scary doll.
Alright, so
I'm
I
not
come back
sure.
out here and I'll be like, Hart, my friends, I see two unknown entities behind that door.
Oh
Behind that
we
locked
didn't ask
door.
the kids what their names were, did we?
Oh, dang. That's a good
not.
point, Badger. Dang.
I'm
Wait,
knocking
what?
on the door.
We don't know the names of the kids. Like, we don't know anything about them. We saw them. They said, hey, there's a monster. We went.
You knock on the door and you hear a meek voice call out, "Who's there?"
A badger.
Not a badger.
Wait, so is he a badger? I'm so confused.
No, he's not.
In my
I'm
head,
not
he's a badger.
He's
Badger.
the halfling. He's a halfling.
I mean, I
So
like
think
the
a hobbit
idea.
from Lord of the
I like
Rings.
the idea of our backstories connecting, where it's like we're friends, and then something happened to him that turned him into a badger, and that's why we started adventuring together, so we could find a cure.
Maybe. But
Jack and Daxter.
Maybe later. I'll just be like, I'm Alton. Are you the two kids that we met outside?
Sorry, I'm chewing.
You just
How
hear
dare you.
munching and crunching. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
not good.
What are you kids eating?
You don't hear a reply.
Oh. Wait, they asked us something first, right? At the knock?
They said who's there. Yeah.
And then you said Alton and then just nothing? These are
I
some
said Alton,
rude
and
kids.
I asked them if they were the
And
kids
then-
that we met outside.
You hear this time a male voice, again very young, calling out, "I'm scared."
An idea just
and-
struck
and-
me.
And he kind of, sorry, go ahead.
I would like to go back in the other room and pick up that doll.
Sure.
And then I come back. I have the doll.
All right. You now have the doll.
Like, I'm just be like, there's nothing to be scared of out here.
Give me an investigation check as you pick up the doll.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't throw it out the window.
Yes!
Inside one of the kind of almost sewn into the dress's pocket, you feel a metal object kind of inside, about maybe at most 2 inches long.
Is there anything stopping me from like taking it out, looking at it? Like Shenmue, I just spin it in my hand.
You'd have to rip open part of the dress to get in there, but no, nothing.
Really?
How rapish.
I know,
Like
right?
it's yeah, like it's just sewn in between the fabric of not the dress itself, just the clothes on the dress or on the dolls
That bitch open.
on the doll.
I guess I'll rip it open. I
Sure.
want to be gentle. I don't want to ruin the doll. I just
Yeah,
want
so
to open the thing.
breaking it along the seams, you're able to not damage it too much. And as you do so this, you hear a plink as a key falls on the floor in front of you.
And my detect magic should still be going, so the key's just mundane.
Mhm. Yep.
Alright, so I got this key. Badger, step aside for a moment. I think I have a way to open this door. I put the key in the door.
It fits and it seems to turn, and the door swings open. And you see bones.
I stride in and I say, "Hello, children! You're the freaking bones on the floor, aren't you? Children,
The
you're
How
bones."
do we know they're children?
Yeah, the room contains a bricked up window
Actually,
flanked by 2 dusty wood frame beds, size for children.
Oh.
Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the house you're in right now.
did the detect magic? I saw the silhouettes of the children, right? So are the silhouettes now on the floor around the skeletons, or are they somewhere else in
Yep.
the room? Is the
Yeah.
skeletons?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Well, I go like, okay.
the
I guess
furnishings are
skeletons
draped in
are freaking-
cobwebs. Laying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you recognize as the young boy's. And as you kind of enter the room, you see rising out of the bones, tiny, smaller than you're used to, but figures of ghosts.
So I go,
Of 2 small children, and you recognize them as the 2 small children that you met outside.
Roll for initiative.
no, I asked the children, "Do you remember me?"
They kind of they tilt their head and look at you, and they say no.
That's not a good sign. That's a bad sign. All right, children. What seems to be the issue? You're all up here all alone, and you're also dead.
Can I ask him a question? No, when
Yep.
when you're done with that.
Yeah. So you say that, and the boy still the skeleton of which is clutching the doll that you saw outside, just kind of starts sobbing quietly, and the girl says the ghost figure kind of hugs the little boy, and Rose says that their parents locked them in the attic to save them from the monster in the basement. With nothing to
My
eat,
question is,
with nothing to
where
eat, they
is the
starved to
beast?
death.
my question
You
is,
want
do these
to
kids
ask
know
him?
where the basement is?
Sure.
Do you kids know where the basement is?
Yeah. When Rose when you ask that, Rose points at the dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the house you're standing in, and she says, "There's a secret door in the attic."
Okay.
And she points.
Wait.
She
Where
points
in
to
the
the
attic?
room. She points to the room with the furniture covered, draped in cloth.
Nope. Come in here. I teleported in here.
Nope. I
We'll
teleport.
look over to the kids and be like, all right, we'll get rid of the monster in the basement. We'll be back.
I want to
Asir-
kneel down by the kids.
Sure. As
Now,
as you do that, give me a perception check. As you kind of notice the dollhouse and stuff.
Okay. It's a house.
Looking at it, you're able to notice several differences from the house that you're in now, and you're able
the
to
exact replica.
you're able to point out you're able to notice what seem to be some secret passages that you may have missed, in addition to the one along this wall in the room that Zundor's in now.
All right. I feel that's kind of a freebie. Whatever. Anyways, so I'm kneeling down next to these kids, and I want to say, we met 2 children who looked exactly like you outside, and you have no recollection of this at all.
They don't. No.
They told us the same thing about a monster in a basement.
Yeah, they don't seem to.
You keep sitting here? No problem?
They kind of start move towards you and kind of like you feel a chill as the ghostly figures kind of grab onto your leg and they say, "Don't leave me."
Oh. But it doesn't hurt, right? It's just kind of cold?
No, it's just chill. Like you feel something.
Can I go in the room and slice their arms? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
So, the doll in his skeleton hands is different from the doll that I have, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, I
And they don't
guess-
seem to react to the doll you're holding at all.
I just set that doll down by the toy chest, I guess. Doesn't matter.
Sure.
All right, in this room, I look through. I look through the walls to see if there's any, whatever's a door or a secret passageway or anything.
I mean, no, having seen the replica, you're able to without too much trouble find the secret door that opens into it looks to be a spiral staircase that seems to descend quite far down.
Oh, I see. it.
You can't see the bottom.
And wait. Before I go, okay, I found that. Now I'm gonna go back into this room.
Can I come back in the room?
Yeah.
You may.
Is there a
Hey.
barrier?
Amigos, there's a
Amigos! I love the orc dialect. It's good.
That's that -1 intelligence. Friend, case, stairs, here, help.
Kiss!
Okay.
Follow.
I guess I'll look at the ghosts.
Sundor, as you leave, the young boy leaps towards you, and all of a sudden you feel suddenly you're looking down at your own body. You don't have full control of it as you're kind of possessed by this ghost. You still have full control of your character, but you're now afraid of everything, including your own shadow, and weep with despair if things don't go your way.
I see this and I look at the sister and I go, the hell is your brother doing?
And as you do that, I'll make a Constitution saving. You watch as Rose leaps towards you, and you're able to and feel a presence enter you. You're able to.
Oh, I know her
shove it
name.
out. Yeah,
It's Rose.
Well, yeah. She was possessing you for a brief second, and you gained memory. You learn her name is Rose, and her brother.
All right, well, I go, Rose,
She-
what do you think
the
you're
ghost-
doing?
The ghost is kind of knocked back and appear. One last sob.
Rose, can you calm down for a moment? Why are you just jumping at people?
So you're possessed by Thorn, the young boy. You can talk to him. All of you can, if Zundor kind of like lets him come to the surface.
So they can't
I
talk at the same time.
I
then?
can't talk to him though.
Well, you can talk in your head.
No. Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can communicate with him without having to speak. But you are also now very afraid of everything. And if you don't get your way, you will cry. Do with that information what you will, but as long as that's in you, that's how it's gonna go.
Did Rose give me an answer as to what the heck she thinks she's doing? Like,
She didn't. She's gone, and you don't see any signs.
oh, she's gone?
Yeah.
Rose, don't go, Rose. Trying to figure this out, Rose.
It seems like she disappeared into the bones.
Oh.
All right. Can I ask Thorn? Do you know what is at the other end of the staircase?
Sorry, I was eating again. He kind of, you feel yourself suddenly terrified as he says, "The monster's down there," and he starts sobbing inside your head. No one else hears this.
So then I look out. I walk. Well, one of my homies is in here. Where's the other homie? Wait, where's Ricky?
He's right here.
And then I look at them and I tell, "There's a monster."
So you see this formerly very imposing.
We saw that it went into him, right? Like we know he's possessed.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna look. What's the kid's name
You're
again?
not very familiar with
Thorn.
possession.
I know.
No, I'm
Thorn.
talking to Skella because he asked.
All right.
Right. So I'm gonna look at. I don't know. What's his name again? Thorn. Like Thorn.
Yep.
Right. Oh, I'm not looking at Thorn, but I'm looking at him, looking at Zundor, and be like, Thorn, we're gonna go down there, and you're gonna come with us if you stay inside him.
Make an intimidation check.
Wow. Wow.
You watch as Zundor, his eyes start to kind of moisten, and he says, "I'm staying with you." And you can see, you can almost sense him retreat even farther into Zundor, and Zundor shivers as this presence again.
Oh wait.
So can I invite Rose in?
Wait. Hold on.
Rose left. Rose disappeared.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I touch the bones. Or I put my hand over the bones.
I can re-roll. I can use lucky to re-roll.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll. Better.
Still the same though.
Wow.
Damn. He's meant to be. All right. I'm gonna start this journey down the stairs.
What about my thing? Is there no response from the bones?
Oh, no.
No?
And the magic that you were detecting is gone.
Ooh, I think I killed Rose, guys.
What should you do to the bones?
I'm the first one down the stairs.
Wait, did you smash the bones?
No,
Wait, did
they're
they go
just
up or down?
they're just not magic anymore.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go behind them.
The scaredy cat orc's going first.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm
that makes
going
no
first.
sense.
I'm going
Yeah.
first, and I'm tugging the orc by the pinky.
All right. Yeah, so it's a very narrow spiral staircase. Soul doesn't have any trouble, but some of the larger, like the Dragonborn, have a little bit of trouble kind of fitting through. As you feel yourself descending, the air is getting cooler as you descend even deeper and deeper into the depth of the house.
All right, I look at Zundor and I go like, Zundor, how you feeling? There's a little kid in you right now. How you feeling right now?
Gross.
You all right there? Not scared. Scary.
You are very scary, yes. You're
Actually,
very
could I try talking to Thorn to like calm him down so that Zundor is less scared?
Zundor, right now, you don't feel especially scared of anything in particular.
Okay.
It's just it's a really
If things, you
weird
said if
feeling.
things don't go my way.
Yeah, if things don't go your way, you get very distraught, and things that would normally be slightly scary to you are terrifying.
Okay.
So and
But what
loud
would-
noises probably would make you a little scared as well. Really, just like take that as however you want. It doesn't like I'm not quit moving around, you idiot.
Abstract.
Okay,
Like
sorry.
it's a role playing thing. Take it as you will. It's not that important. So since this is pretty crowded, let me just move you guys around, just so you don't stumble on anything you shouldn't.
Uh-huh.
As you kind of exit this staircase, as you exit the staircase, you hear an eerie, incessant chant echoing throughout this entire place. It sounds like it's coming from all around you. You can't gauge where it's coming from, and you can't quite make out the word. And as you kind of arrive, you see the tunnels are quite cozy. The tunnels are quite cozy, and you see century-old footprints that seem to lead in every which way.
Right, I'm gonna ask Thorn. Thorn, where is the monster?
You see a glaze come over Zundor's eyes, and a tiny human boy respond, and he says, "I've never been here."
And how do you know there's a monster? Oh yeah, the mother. The mother said.
He says, "I heard the screams."
Oh.
And you see Zundor seem to shake as he kind of regains. And...
Well, that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't necessarily mean there's a monster. Maybe there's just a weird dude down here screaming.
Alright.
They did tell you that they were locked upstairs by their parents to keep them from the monster.
So you really have no idea.
Nope, he doesn't.
He's never
I'm gonna head south up to the crossroads right here.
Don't
I'm
I
gonna
wish we had
follow
your
him.
sister.
to there.
Over here. So many fucking doors.
Actually, I asked Thorn if he can call his sister to us.
Maybe we should split up.
Never split the party.
Yeah, there's just like a disclaimer in the player's handbook. We are not responsible for any splitting of the party.
As you kind of get to here, you see kind of the same windmill pattern that you've seen throughout the house, and what looks to be entrances to crypts on either side.
Didn't you say we heard something? Did that get louder or quieter walking over here?
The same.
Oh.
This entire time, you've been hearing the same incessant chanting that seems to come from echoing through the walls, bouncing. It seems to come from everywhere all at once.
Oh, there's chanting?
Alright,
Oh,
I'm walking
that's
into the big room.
rough.
Thorn doesn't respond. He doesn't seem to.
Freaking
actually,
Thorn.
Could have called Rose to us.
Yeah, because Rose is the older one. I bet she's more useful.
Can I walk
what
Yeah,
you
do
but
you
across?
what if she possesses one of us and then two of us are afraid of everything?
I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm inviting her. I tried inviting her, and I'm down with her possessing. I don't care. She had
It's
she had
disadvantage on
memories. She had
everything.
knowledge. She was like, that could have been useful. I learned her name. She
Go
might
for it.
know something.
Is there anything I can get from Thorn, from him being in my body? Can I get any of his memories, his past, his feelings, anything?
Yeah, you're aware of. It's not like you know everything he knows, but you're aware of a lot of things. You do feel very afraid being down here just because of him.
Mhm.
Not so much that you're like wanting to run, but like you're very uneasy.
The feeling. Yeah.
And this is a very dangerous place. And every once in a while, you hear a piercing shriek that definitely comes from inside your head. That seems to be whatever monster he's afraid of. You're kind of drawn in this direction as you pass towards the crypt down here, and you see kind of on the wall near there kind of a not a headstone, but like just a marker, and it on it is etched the name Thornbolt Durst.
Can I walk over there?
Sure, yeah. So
Where's that at, right here?
It's right here, in front of this wall here, and the door kind of as you enter just kind of swings open almost on its own, and you see a crypt, but it's empty.
This place is pretty big.
Oh, what does this one say
Can I
in the
ask
north?
Thorn? If this was him?
He says that's his name, and he feels at peace here, but he doesn't. He feels as if something's missing.
We
Yeah, and I
heard-
run
we-
up and
his-
get their bones.
Yeah, his bones are upstairs.
If you guys all went, you'd probably need a couple people to bring him down, but yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
I'm down with this. I want to
Sure, so
start.
you guys-
I think we should start. Well, we don't know where the mother's coffin is, do we?
So as you run out, you're able to gather up the bones, and you grab the doll at the same time, and you walk down and you place Thorn's bones into the crypt. You feel his spirit seem to leave you, Zundor.
Yes.
As he said, as he kind of you feel at peace, and he seems to finally be at peace. And as you place Rose's the name Rose Valdia Durst is engraved in this chamber.
Can I kick that door
The
down?
one
now?
to the north with the closed door.
Yeah. And you see another empty crypt, and as you place the bones here, you just hear a small giggle, like a child's giggle, as you sense that Rose is also now at peace.
Sweet.
Oh, I was gonna say Rose. It sounds like she's fucking with us, but
Into the room in the south. Wait, can you what?
I just
You
real
hear me?
quickly try asking Rose, like, before you return from whence you came, is there anything else we should know?
No answer.
Great. Thanks, Rose. Good Good job.
So here,
from
Be at
where you're
peace,
standing,
Rose.
Emerald Blood, you can see the engravings for the crypts here and here, and you see the name Gustav Durst and Elizabeth Durst.
Where is that at again? Sorry, can you point it there?
Gustav is here,
Okay.
and Elizabeth is here.
up we go to grab the mom from the chest.
Yeah. So I opened the door for the Elizabeth one.
Sure, roll for initiative. Out of the walls, a swarm of what are they? Of centipedes seem to burst from the wall towards you guys.
What
Ew.
the fuck?
Yeah.
And I look at the centipedes and I go, Elizabeth?
Stop fucking with Elizabeth. Okay, she's dead.
What that? Well, these centipedes just.
The centipedes respond.
Good talk.
As-
Good talk.
Grubs that they are.
Oh, what? I don't have speak with
Wait,
animals.
Fighting centipedes?
Yeah, it's a swarm. It counts as like
so
one enemy.
There's like thousands of centipedes that are.
Oh,
crawling.
so
So-
everybody roll it?
Yeah, everybody roll for initiative.
So I don't
Yeah.
have speak with animals slaughtered right now. But if I did, would that work for talking with centipedes?
No, they know
Because they're
not,
they're insects. Not
they don't
animals.
have enough intelligence. They literally, I think, have one intelligence.
They in total, if you add up all their intelligence, it amounts to
Have
one.
The swarm
Really?
itself has one intelligence. We're
Ah,
missing
they're
one
more
roll.
intelligent than I am, I'll tell you that much.
All right.
We're missing Asir Bashas.
Oh, are we? I thought I
Yeah.
clicked that sucker. No, it's right there.
I have my chat closed, but
Oh.
it didn't
Roll
pop
the
up on
10.
here.
Oh, I guess I did it.
Just do it
roll
again.
the
and I'll
10.
give- Do it again. I'll give you 10.
Okay, so I opened the door. These centipedes came out. Real quick, I want to glance at the coffin. Does it look big enough to hold a woman, or is it like a baby or a child, or what?
Like adult human sized.
All right, that's all I need to know. So I see these centipedes pop out. Oh, I guess I can't do anything because it's not my turn.
Zundor, so you hear the door open and you hear just a skittering noise as sounds to be thousands of insects seem to be coming towards you from down here.
And I go to the store and buy off.
Wait, what?
You're not gonna make it there in time.
The store is
spray won't
closed.
work.
So since
I-
Zendor is going before me, I go to look at him and go like, "No, they're just centipedes. I think we can just close this door."
That's 6 seconds of
Face
speaking.
under the
That's your
door.
action.
You don't have time to say that.
Dang. Okay, I say
would
close
like
door.
to attack the beetles or the centipedes, I guess.
Sure, you'll have to move in there.
Oh, okay.
So you're just gonna kind of smash your mace down into the massive.
I'm gonna go longsword.
Okay.
But did you already move it? Okay, cool. You already moved it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So roll that.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean,
Wow, you missed
you're
centipedes.
able to hit them. There's so many, but it doesn't. You don't do enough damage to significantly reduce kind of the amount as more and more just pour out. Asir Basha, you're up.
Is my detect magic still going? It
Nope.
lasts 10 minutes.
Nope.
Okay. I'm not very familiar with swarm mechanics, so my thorn whip has the ability to pull. Would that work on a
they're
swarm?
Nope, they're tiny.
All right. I can't melee them because freaking Zundor's in the way.
Zundor killed Dora only.
So if I were to move onto Zundor's spot and then go back up, then leave back out.
I mean, you can
Attack
move
of
onto their
opportunity?
spot
Wait, I just fought. Can I take a step back?
if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can
to there?
step out, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You can occupy the same space as them.
I
Wait.
thought you couldn't walk over.
So
you can't walk over anywhere.
Normally you can't, but this is a swarm.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
if you stand on them, wouldn't it be easier for them to hit you because you're in the swarm?
They
now?
can. They have to be on top of you to attack.
Oh, okay.
They move into your
and,
space.
and so
Hey,
that means they
yeah.
can't get AOPs.
Really
no.
quick, I just wanted to say I am going to turn my food, or not. I'll be right back. Like,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The half
Long
of leaves.
All
right.
Yeah, no, they don't get an attack of opportunity
All right, well, I'm gonna come in here and try to slice up these centipedes
with
with
what?
my scimitar and dagger. Some dual twin action. The thunder, the lightning, bam, bam.
Are you gonna do the 2 attack?
Yeah. So main attack scimitar.
Sure. Yeah, so you're able to. I mean, with the sharp blades isn't very good for killing such like massive swarms, so
Kind of like sushi.
it hits, but it's ineffective against these. You can still roll damage, but
Well, that
you did a whole 1 damage.
Just gonna check the room real quick to see if it can be cast as a bonus action. It can't.
It can't,
be cast.
and it yeah.
Boy.
You can still attack with your small weapon.
Oh yeah, I'm going. Man, literally nothing else to do. Coming in with that dagger. Woof. Woof.
That they as you kind of lash out with your dagger, they swarm over it, and you're not able to really put a dent in their numbers by doing that. Alton, you're up. So far, all you've heard is
move away, move back out over here.
All you've heard is like the clash of metal and just a goop sound as it kind of masses come towards you with your fist. Yeah, you just start playing whack-a-mole with the centipedes, and you manage to get a decent number of them. You can reroll that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna reroll that. Nope.
Yeah, it's still not enough. It's barely enough. You squish a few, but not enough to really deplete the numbers of the kind of the horde of centipedes. Emerald blood. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I like how we're doing round robin. We're all taking turns of going in the room, and come back out.
But like, they're gonna reach one of us, and the next person they're gonna reach is you. So well, good luck. I'm gonna move over here.
I'm fine with that.
You wouldn't have enough. Yeah.
Wait, I moved to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't.
Yeah. Do you have enough? Yeah. You don't have enough.
Nope. This is my movement.
Yeah. So you're there. All right. Emerald blood. What do you want to do? Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to finish this floor like this last bit.
That is
tonight.
Unfortunate.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
From where you're standing now, you can't quite make out the centipedes. If you move back here, you could, but it would be with disadvantage because it's pretty hard to see them. Or
how many
you
more
could,
are there?
Just a swarm of centipedes. There's still a ton of them. Just they keep pouring out of the wall. One thing you can do is you can it's called hold your action, where you say like when X happens, I want to cast X. So you could say like when I can see the centipedes, I want to cast Frostbolt at them or whatever.
All right, so let's just do that then, because being that I can't really see them.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, you start to cast this spell, just waiting for the right moment when you can see them, which happens to be right now as they start to swarm over top of your friend Alton. You can cast your spell now, just normally.
Okay. Ray of Frost.
Go for it. Yeah, I mean, you're able to kind of you make the ray larger than it normally. Try to catch as many in one go as possible, and you're able to a fair amount of damage to kind of the numbers that were there seem to be about halved, and kind of at the same moment as this attack hits you or hits them, Alton, you feel the tiny bites and claws as these creatures attempt to get through you, but they're not able to pierce your skin. Your key is able to kind of steel yourself, resist the 1,000 cuts essentially that's happening.
Sweet.
Zundor, you're up. From where you're standing with your pole arm, you could reach them around the corner with your halberd or whatever.
I think he's like super AFK.
Yeah, I mean we're probably after this we're probably just gonna call it for now, and then still enough.
How far along are we in the story?
There's still enough. I mean, this is kind of designed that it can go as long as you want, but this dungeon itself there's probably another like 2 hours depending on how thorough you. We can just call it here. Pick this up next time whenever people are around. If your buddy wants to join that, if he's around next time, that works too. Oh, he's back.
We're still fighting the centipedes?
Yeah. After this one, I think we're gonna call it for this session, and then just we can pick it up later if you guys want to, whenever.
I don't really care.
Whether it's next week or next month or whenever.
Hopefully it's sooner than later.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm
there's
down.
still a decent amount of time. Yeah, so reaching around with your halberd, you're able to kind of pick up a bunch and kind of smush them against the wall.
Nah.
Just general damage to these tiny creatures. Can roll that damage.
Oh yeah, I forget. There it goes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and you're able to kind of get most of them. The last few just kind of scurry away into various cracks and crevices, but they're no longer a threat. Each of you can take 25 XP and a break.
And a break.
A break.
And a short
Well, and
rest.
and to end.
And roll credits to be continued.
Killing doors. And okay at bugs. Better at doors though.
Insanely good at doors.
Yeah, I think we need to give you like boots of +1 door kicking.
Reminds me of Benwin.
Actually, at this rate, I guess we would give those to someone else because you clearly don't need them.
Yeah.
No, he just gets a natural +1 to all door kicks.
Yeah.
Funny as shit.
Reroll all ones for door kicks. The thing about this dungeon too is like it can end just at the dungeon, or it can keep going with like the story of where you guys ended up because you got transported somewhere.
I mean, anything
So,
can continue as long as the DM
yeah, well,
decides, you
yeah.
know what? I'm gonna add
But
stuff.
well, that's what I mean. Like there's there's an open-endedness to it, but also it doesn't have to. So yeah, and if there's anything like that you're curious about or comments or anything that you want.
Oh,
me
that
to
was
do
badass.
or
I
anything.
didn't know too much right away, so I appreciate the help with everything. But yeah, that was badass.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm happy. It's a fun game, and the more people
never
you know
played
want to
anything
play
like
it, the
that
better.
before.
Yeah,
Plus
well, that's
one.
what's so fun about it is you kind of just get to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like decide you're gonna be really good at kicking doors in.
like that was at first. Like now I know what the capabilities are. You can basically
Yeah.
almost about say anything or do it. Like almost
mean-
like
I
in
mean,
realistic. Like
You can try to do anything, yeah. Like literally, like
Even something
you may die.
impossible, roll a d20.
you may die.
like you said, you can go ahead and try to
Just roll a
fly. I
20.
mean, you won't fly,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe you'll
like
jump really high.
like you can't tell me I want to kill that god. You can say I want to attack that god, and I'll be like,
I rolled to kill
Are
Bane.
you sure? I'll ask you, are you sure? And if you are, then I'll let you do it.
and I roll a
But,
25.
When it starts to get really good is when you've leveled up and have a few more abilities, but also kind of start to get attached to your character. Because then when you get when you get low, it's like, oh shit! Like I actually want to run just because I don't want my guy to die. Like I like this
So wait,
guy.
what happens when your guy dies? Game over?
There's resurrection.
There's a
but,
variety of options.
It doesn't
It's-
always work.
Hard to resurrect somebody.
In the
yeah,
event
there's
that your
resurrection.
character is lost, the DM could have you roll another character.
Yeah. But essentially, it's not like we kick you out if you die. Worst
Go
case, you
home.
come back with a new character.
That means a campaign and an adventuring group can continue on even if all the original party members are dead.
We were
Yeah.
actually just talking about that with the
Yeah.
dragon.
Well, and like a TPK, like a total party kill, is not common, but not unheard of. And that's where everyone in the party dies, so there's no one to even try to resurrect anyone or like bring the bodies to someone to resurrect. And in that case, there's a couple things like maybe if I'm feeling nice that day, you'll wake up in a dungeon or something,
Maybe
Uh, or
I mean,
or
there's
maybe
a variety
maybe
of
your
ways.
next characters will stumble upon the same adventure you guys were on and discover your corpses and try to figure out what happened, that kind of thing. But
Ooh.
But I meant like if our characters died one by one. So it's like one character died,
Yeah,
he got
well-
replaced by a new one, and then eventually
Yeah,
the others
so-
also. And it's like, guys, I
Yeah.
just noticed none of the original party members are here. We're a completely
Yeah.
different group.
yeah, well, and eventually, like level 20, which is kind of the level cap, is essentially godhood. Like you are as powerful as a god, and normally that's kind of where that character's story will end, just because they're so powerful that they can essentially will anything they want to happen.
It depends on the DM. Like it's
but,
possible
yeah.
for there to
Well,
be
I
some
mean,
more
the rule-
stories at level 20.
Yeah, it's also just not as much fun when you can't level up anymore.
But that's probably the kind of thing where, like, Jorster, you could, like, have us do one or two more big campaigns at
the-
level
the
20.
final-
At, like,
I mean-
this is these are the final
yeah,
acts.
yeah, like to replace a god maybe.
Maybe. or just to leave a lasting mark and become Drist.
I mean, the odds of getting to level 20, even if without me trying to kill you,
Yeah.
are like that's like 4 years of playing. Like
Seriously?
That's more
Like,
than 4 years, maybe.
Like so,
Well, it
Critical
depends on
Role,
how
we were
often you
talking
play.
about. Critical Role is like they stream themselves playing D&D. They're all like voice actors and stuff. But they've been playing for 3 years, and they're about level 14, 15. 16.
What?
Yeah.
And this is a group of like 7 fighting like really massive dragons and like none of them have like
Jobs.
all the same people are there. Well, they do.
all.
They play once a week for 4 hours like 4 hours a week essentially.
Oh, okay. I thought they were playing like every day. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, 4
Like,
years is typical for people to play once a
So-
week.
Terrassus.
How are we supposed to fight a
Terras?
Terrask? Isn't that thing like as
It's-
tall as 10 skyscrapers or something?
It's bigger than a city and impossible to kill.
what?
in
I've
5e,
seen
you
one
can
killed.
actually kill it. In 5e, you can kill it. They nerfed it significantly. It literally had a
Well, not
rule in previous
overall.
editions that said it cannot die.
Like Beholder used to be a lot stronger.
Seriously? Like you cannot
Yeah.
do anything.
Cannot die.
No, it like it healed like 400 hit points a turn, and it was like immune to all types of damage, but very specific. And if you cast a spell at it, it automatically reflected it back at you, and it had like infinite hit points, and it was like the size of fucking a mountain. Like, just Google like
Wait, then what the heck is the point of like? What do you do with it? Do you just
Yeah,
leave?
there's no point of
you
having
just,
that. in the
you just say, "Look, a Trask," and you go home.
pretty much.
You say, "Oh, look at Terrask," and that's basically
Here,
the
let me
apocalypse.